Good evening. How's everyone doing? Hope you're well. Welcome to game night on Tuesday the 24th of May. Hope everyone is doing well. Let me stop that bonus right there. I turned it into a Moneybox bonus. Oh yes, I could do that, couldn't I? Moneybox. Type in Moneybox 93. Moneybox 93 if you want to claim some more pennies. And if you want to come and play Moneybox, you need to type in PAMI, P-A-M-I. Anyway, hope you're all doing well this fine evening. It's certainly a fine evening where I am. The sun is shining still, just about. The blinds are open, and it's really very pleasant. Oh, there's a cat here. Are you leaving, cat? Can I say hello? She doesn't like being picked up. Good evening, game night. Say hello, Penny. Hello. Hello. You're so sweet. Right, off you scamper. Don't like being held. You're 11 now, aren't you? Anyway, bit of a fun stream this evening. We've got Moneybox. Oh, we've had Answer Track Blitz. Very well done to Tom winning that there. Pack from me, thanks to Oni for proofing. We've now got Moneybox, which is written by Oni and proofed by me, so we're swapping the roles around. Very many thanks to Oni for this pack. And then we've got some more Face Off, the last of the day 2 heats coming up, and then a pack of Data Leak as written by Shapes to look forward to at the end. So if you want to come and play Moneybox, type in the code PAMI. Stop that bonus right there. Good evening as well to Natter, Shapes, Aaron, Woohoo, Alien E, Odd Garrett, P5, Prug, Samsa raising the bar to Daru, Elias, Toot, Margalex, Quizzle, Innes, DVD Smith, the Lupin One Colo, Claire, Oni, and anyone else who is lurking, loitering, and lingering in the chat. You are most welcome to be here. Also, Panda, thank you very much for the 9-month resubscription there. Very grateful to you for your support, and I hope everyone is keeping well this fine evening. Great to have you all here. Thank you so much for joining me. And it is, Moneybox time. So if you want to play, you need to be in the Discord server. You need to be able to come and talk to me, and so with a microphone. If I can share the right screen 5. And if you're not in the Discord, come join right there. If you just want to play Moneybox in the audience game, that's completely fine as well. Just join the lobby and then type !exclude, and then you will just play along in the lobby game. You won't get to be in the hot seat, but you do need a microphone and to be in the Discord server if you want to come and play along in the hot seat game tonight. So, Moneybox only on its second official outing. It's been outed once or twice before, but not officially, so it's sort of getting to its official roster of stuff now. Last few seconds, if you want to come and join in the game, it'd be great to have you along. What else has been going on? Not a lot, actually. Sort of quiet sort of day today, which is very nice. You know, not nice day, pleasant day. Sun's good. Oh, I'm talking about the bloody weather. I'm so British. It's what I do, I guess. Anyway, last few seconds. If you all wants to come and play the game, this is a bop, I have to say. Jack Wilfred, welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. Wonder who worried about people spreading that. Maybe. Welcome to the stream. Right, that's enough sting. Let's lock the lobby and welcome 2 more players to try and crack the jackpot in tonight's Moneybox. You are... Ho-ho! It's a Samster and Aaron Aromatics. Welcome both of you to the game. If you'd like to pop your way down towards the green room, that would be fine and dandy. Double Beric. Hashtag stacked. Well, there's a little bit of luck involved in this game as well, has to be said. So we'll see what if Lady Luck smiles upon the pair this evening, see if they can bring home the Benjamins for one or both of them, or, well, not, I suppose, as the case may be. I might switch to my sunglasses. These are my running sunglasses, but they're all prescription. All my sunglasses are now prescription glasses, so I put them on, I can still actually see things. But I look ridiculous because I'm indoors, so I'm not going to do that. Samster, Aaron, good evening.
Evening.
Good evening.
Lovely to have you both here. How are you keeping? Samster, you first. How are you keeping?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm really good. Yeah.
Wonderful. Good. Positive day. Nearly half term, I suppose.
Day was all right, but yeah, more the fact that it's nearly half term is the good part. Yeah.
Do you feel? I have to ask you. Do you feel slightly shortchanged by these two bank holidays that they're falling in half term?
I hadn't even realised, to be honest.
Now
you mentioned it, yes, but I wish you'd not told me. I might not have realised.
I'm ashamed. I'm covered in shame.
I've got some time before I start my proper job next year anyway, so I can't complain too much.
That's good. Well, welcome to the game. Have you played Moneybox before?
In the lobby, yeah, but not in the hot seat.
In the lobby, not in the hot seat. Great. Well, hopefully we can win you lots and lots of pennies tonight. Very best of luck to you. And meet your teammate, Samson. This is Aaron Aromatics. Aaron, hello.
Oh, hello.
Great to have you with it. Now, Aaron, I have to ask you, as a student, do you feel slightly shortchanged by having two bank holidays? I mean, is it hard? Do you get a reading week next week? Is that a thing?
Well, my last exam's tomorrow, so not really.
Oh, right. So you're sort of on holiday until the end of September now?
Well, mid early September-ish. But yeah,
okay.
Basically, yeah.
So one more exam, and you're spending the last night before the exam playing Moneybox.
I'm spending 40 minutes of the night before the last exam.
That's probably about right. Yeah, good. Well, best of luck with that tomorrow, Aaron, and thanks for being here for this. And
pretty much this provides a necessary break from tax law.
Quite right. Now, Aaron, have you played Moneybox before?
Again, in the lobby, but not on here.
In the lobby, not in the hot seat. So, well, you're teamed up with Samster. Samster, Aaron, Samster.
Hiya.
We've definitely never met before.
You've definitely
never met before.
Yeah, not like you. No, in the same face-off tournament. No, that couldn't be a thing. So, welcome to you both. As you know, you are teammates throughout this game, trying to build up as much money as you can, and then at the end you have to work together, but also without conferring. So you confer all the way through, but then towards the end you have to follow your instincts of how well you know your teammate to try and get you both some lovely, lovely pennies. So, relatively straightforward. We pick a letter or a lettered coin to go in your money box and a category. It's 50-50 all the way. You pick an answer. If you get the correct answer, you win the money that's on your coin. If you get a wrong answer, then you don't win it. Additionally, there are 4 killer values in there, which will halve your accumulated jackpot. And if you get it wrong with a killer value in there, then you half what you've earned up to that point. And then the end game is sort of chaotic evil. Or chaotic... Yeah, I don't know. Chaotic something. It's chaos.
He said the thing, folks. He said the thing.
I said the thing.
Chaotic evil. It's just
Oh, okay. Are you all playing Ben Bingo without my knowledge?
Pretty much internally. Yeah.
Okay, that's what my family do that as well. It's fine. So you've got 12 categories, of which you will answer 8 initially, and Bengo, very good, Garrett.
It's just good that you've got enough catchphrases like that naturally, organically come out. It's good.
Yeah. We've started collecting them. Yeah.
I don't have bars around me. I'm not something you come and visit at a zoo. I have feelings. Anyway, moving rapidly on from Bingo. Moving on. You get 12 categories, and all of these questions now have been written by Oni. You get to pick 8 of them. The 4 that you leave to the end of those 4, one of those will be picked at random to be your final categories. So you need to sort of strategize. Do you want to leave something you both know, something neither of you know, something that maybe one of you knows until the end, and hope for the best? All those things you're going to have to think about along the way. For now, let's reveal the 12 categories you're going to be facing tonight, and they are... Planes... Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
This
Oh, dear.
feels... Oh, no, it's not familiar. I said...
No, because yeah.
I said... I'm sure this is one of them, but no, last time it was Alpha Bravo. So shall I tell you why this looks familiar? It's
Is
because
this a famous phrase?
No, it's because I proofed it. And I tested it in the game so I proofed it. I'm pretty sure only you'll confirm for me that this is the right pack. I proofed it. I think I've seen this before. This is a repeat pack. And I said, no, I definitely loaded Only's pack in. No, calm down, Ben. You've just proofed it. Anyway, moving on. Planes, trains, automobiles. First three. Continue game. World records, food and drink, and film families. The next three. Chemistry, 70s music, and money. And your final three, art and literature, video games, and the animal world. Those are your 12 categories, and there's your remaining values up there. So, any of those making you feel happy feelings?
I'm good with a few of them, and I know
I'm good with a few of them, yeah. I'm notoriously bad at a few of them.
Are any of them making you feel immediately sad and anxious?
Probably the
yeah.
first three for me, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. Film families and video games are mine, but I know...
I've got those, it's fine.
You've got them, so that'll be fine.
Right, well, we'll see what the game brings. Score count, Kursuka, welcome to the stream. The stream. Great to have you here. Guys, hope you're ready to play very best of luck tonight. Let's play Moneybox.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
And there is the giant over-engineered Moneybox coming down onto the screen for us right here. And so we normally do this in sort of pairs. One of you will pick a category, one of you will pick a coin, and then as it gets to the more focal point of the game towards the end, then we'll have to maybe have more joint decisions. But for now, Samster, would you like to pick the first category?
Oh. Can we confer, or do I just have to...
You can confer, by all means. Absolutely.
Do we want to try and get rid of one we're not happy with first?
I think so. Is that one of the first three? Because for me, that would be because I don't really know what it is.
Yeah. Cool. I might have a rough idea on automobiles, so I think we should go for that.
I think that's a fair shout.
Yeah, automobiles, please.
Where do you think this might be going? What's your hunch?
Who wrote this pack?
Oni.
Yes, this could be going anywhere.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll load automobiles up. Aaron, do you want to pick a coin for us?
Oh, your cursor's on it, so let's go for A.
A, okay, let's put A in your money box. And you've gone green there in the lobby. You've got 20 seconds to get an answer in either A, B, left, right, but not the full answer. All the instructions will be in the Twitch chat. Make sure you whisper to the bot. And a value has been assigned to you at random in the lobby. They won't be the same. It means you won't... so, yeah, it's just a little bit more variety in the lobby scores. Good luck, chaps. Here's your first question on automobiles. Which of these countries hosted all the groans? Which of these countries hosted an official Grand Prix motorbike race first? Was it Indonesia or was it Malaysia?
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was worried about.
Yeah, I should have known it was going to be motorbike racing.
Yeah, I mean, at least we're getting out of the way now.
Yeah, we are. Yeah. So, I mean,
which one's been an actual country longer? Do you know that? Because I don't.
I don't know that. I think they've both been around as long as motorbike racing's been around.
Fantastic.
We need to try a different angle then.
Yeah. I have no angles.
I've got no idea. Oh.
Should we just pick one? Should we say at the same time what we're thinking? We'll count down from three.
Okay.
Right,
I can go down. I'm a mutual party, an impartial party. Right, 3, 2, 1.
Malaysia.
Okay. There we go. We are.
Does that mean we go Indonesia then? Because we're probably going to be wrong. But no, I'm joking.
Let's go Malaysia.
Yeah, Malaysia?
Actually, no. Let's go Malaysia. Yeah.
Yeah,
Malaysia. All right, let's got Malaysia in.
For no reason whatsoever.
No reason whatsoever. Well, let's find out if it is the correct answer. Yes, it is. Good hunches right there. Yeah, Malaysia's first was in 1991 at the Shah Alam circuit in Selangor, but since 1999 has been held at Sepang. Indonesia's first was in 1996 at the Sentul circuit, but since 2021 has been held at Mandalika, or Mandalika possibly. pretty good scoring out here in the lobby game at the beginning here. Garrett finding the 500 and getting it right on his first question. David getting 375. A couple of killers being unearthed there. No, not too much damage at the moment because obviously half of nothing is still nothing. Battle up to Woohoo there, finding the 500 points, but getting it wrong. I'm afraid you don't get those points. As for you, Samster and Aaron, what did you bring to your money box? 150 cash.
That's a good start.
Off to a good start. The start of a potentially perfect game. It is cash. We will add that to your jackpot total. Let's do that now. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players in the lobby with points on the board. And you found one of those cash values. You're up to £150. It's a good start. Aaron, possibly in conference with Samster. Where are we going next?
It's basically just the top 3 that I'm concerned about. I mean, world records could be anything.
I go with whatever you want, mate. I don't know what the strategy is at this point because
Okay.
I don't. It's hard because there's going to be a choice of 4, isn't there, in the final that we don't know. So it's up to you.
I think with the rest of them, sort of, we've got a clear idea, and we know that each one of us is okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think world records.
World records?
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
All right,
Let's go world records.
Let's load it up. And Samson, do you want to pick a coin to go with it?
B for Barrick, B for Barrymore, B.
B for Barrick, B for Barrymore. Let's put B in your money box. And let's see what the question brings 20 seconds. Coin assigned at random in the audience game. And here's your question on world records. Which of these world records took the longest time to complete? Fastest climb of Mount Kilimanjaro, fastest swim across the English Channel.
Now, could you do either of those in a day?
Yeah, sure. I think the English Channel is about 6 hours.
6 hours, okay.
I think so. So I know
6 hours to
David
climb a mountain?
Williams did it, and that was definitely less than a day, and he's certainly not
Yeah, it was, and he's
most
very
athletic
much
man.
not world record.
Yeah.
I can confirm both of these are less than a day.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Whether either of these completed by David Williams.
I'm not privy to such information,
Okay.
so I would be guessing if I said.
So our logic so far is 1, which country came first, and now which one has David Williams done?
Yeah.
Kilimanjaro. How tall is that in terms of like mountains in the world? Like, it's a big one, but it's not like
It's a big one.
Is it?
I mean, I've looked at lists of tallest mountains, and I don't recall seeing Kilimanjaro being that
No, I don't
high.
think it's that big. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's quite big.
yeah,
It's quite
I mean,
big,
if
yeah.
you compare it to like Kingley Vale up the road from me,
Yeah.
I mean, it's.
you're going to be struggling.
I
I mean, it's not quite a flight of stairs, yeah.
I want to say
Thing is-
Kilimanjaro
Go
is
on.
the tallest freestanding mountain, as in not part of a range, so I might be wrong on that.
If it's right, it's a good fact.
Yeah.
I hope that's right. That
We'll-
feels
we'll be
feels
looking
like
that
it
up
could be
later.
right.
Yeah, can someone in the chat fact check that for us, please?
Spot check.
So I'm thinking Kilimanjaro's probably been done more, but
So do I. Yeah. I
Remember,
reckon
you are,
if
you are
get
looking for the longest
I'm going.
time, not the fastest.
Longest
So-
time.
sorry, longest time. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, thank you.
I reckon
Just, see,
if you-
just seeing
if you
Claire
get some
saying, "Oh,
pace on
RTFQ" in
Kilimanjaro.
the chat.
Yeah, thank
yeah.
you. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
So maybe on law of averages, it's more likely to be the English Channel took longer. Because I feel like less people have done that, but
I think that's very fair. Yeah. I reckon you could get some pace going up Kilimanjaro.
yeah. I mean, the issue is I don't know how tall Kilimanjaro is. I've got no frame of reference. But as I say, I think English Channel is about 6 hours. Could you climb a mountain quicker than 6 hours? Probably.
I mean, I started counting when I
you
was in
couldn't.
Tanzania. I started counting. I got
Right,
to
but I certainly
17.
couldn't.
It's definitely bigger than that.
Yeah.
I think one could. I think someone could climb that.
I'm just thinking because, like Everest, I feel like that takes a couple of days, but I don't know how tall Kilimanjaro is with respect to Everest.
Would it be easier if it's less like cold? If it's less Himalayan?
Yeah,
If
that's
it's
true.
just
The air's
freestanding?
not like it's got more oxygen in it, stuff like that. Yeah, I think we're going for channel here.
I think
aren't we?
channel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Let's go Channel, please.
Kilimanjaro has got more oxygen in it than the English Channel.
Yeah, because it's not as high
Yeah,
up.
it does. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
In it?
definitely science logic.
That's our logic.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Fair enough. So what do we
That's
go
me,
for? Which of these
future,
took? Which of these took the longest
It
time?
took longer to swim the
Longer, yeah. I think we're leaning towards Channel. I think we're, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we'll lock that in. Fastest swim across the English Channel. First of all, let's see. Are you right? Good logic. Good deductions there.
Nice.
Yeah. So, Samson, what did you reckon the channel was?
About 6 hours, I think.
A little bit longer, but in the right ballpark. 6 hours 55, so close to 7, but yeah, 6 hours there. Fastest climb of Kilimanjaro is 4 hours 56. So
Wow.
about 2 hours faster to get up Kilimanjaro than it took to get across the channel. So yes, right decision. Colo finding a killer. I'm not sure you had any points there, so half nothing is still nothing and getting a killer out of the game. Nata not getting that 300 there. That gets lost from the game, but well done to Odd Garrett and David, both picking up 300 points there with the correct answer. As for Samster and Aaron, what did you bring to your money box? Okay, it was a killer. Killer value, but no drama because we've got it right, so we lose it from the game. We don't affect your score, we stay at 150, and that's one fewer killer to find. Let's get rid of it. Oh, Garrett climbs up to 800 points now in the lead. Can he retain that lead? We'll have to find out. So, 2 questions down, a quarter of the way there. We're at 150. Still got 7 cash values in the game and 3 killers. Samson, what are we thinking next?
Should we try and knock off another one we're not really happy with?
I think that's the best strategy.
Yeah. Let's go with trains, please.
Trains. Okie dokie. Let's load trains. And Aaron, a coin?
Well, you did B for Barrymore, so I'll do C for crabs.
C for who now?
Crabs.
C for crabs.
It's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine, Ben.
Okay. Pog, let's load C into your money box and hope we don't get crabs. Anyway, random coin assigned in the lobby. I'm just going to press the buttons and say the introductions. 20 seconds to get an answer in, whispering to the bot. And here is your question on trains. By length of all tracks combined, which of these is the larger railway network? Is it Australian or is it Japanese?
Ooh,
That's
that's a nice one.
nice, isn't it? That's good.
I mean, my gut goes to Australia just because it's fucking massive, whereas Japan,
Oh, it is, yeah.
it's quite small. But I feel like Japan probably has.
Including the all of Tokyo subway, that must come to some
Yeah,
total.
and Japan's going to have more stops on it as well, so there's going to be more
Yeah, quite
area.
perfect. Yeah.
Whereas Australia might
Whereas
be big
Australia will just
stretches.
go from city to.
Yeah, it might be big
If
stretches of just
possible.
one track. Yeah.
Australia is quite large.
It is. Yeah.
Japan, I know, is quite relatively diddy, but it is big into its trains. I saw a funny tweet actually this weekend, a video of a Japanese bullet train not stopping at a station, and the caption was "me every time the weekend comes around," and it's just like and it's gone. It was very funny. But yeah,
Did the meme say how long the railway network was?
unfortunately didn't. No.
Okay.
So I'm afraid I can't help you on that one. What are we leading towards at the moment?
Yeah.
I mean, we've got.
I personally would think Japanese because, like we said, it's smaller, but I think there's more tracks.
It's more compact. I think more tracks would be required to.
Yeah, whereas
Make
like the
it-
Australia's
make a
going to be
network.
big
Because Australia's
stretches.
just going to be, like more direct than
Yeah.
Japan would be.
So yeah, I think again we're leaning towards the same answer here. So
Yeah, I think we should go for
please. Yeah,
So you're going to go for which one?
Japanese.
Japanese. All right, we will lock in Japanese. First of all, let's find out, were you right? No.
Ooh.
It's Australia's massive. I tried to talk to Australia. It's enormous. It's like the size of Australia. It's huge. Whereas Japan is only the size of like Japan.
And
I mean, in fairness, there's not a huge amount in it. Australia, 32,894 kilometres of track. Japan, 30,625 kilometres of track. So only two and a bit thousand kilometres in it. I mean, Australia is huge. It was a nice curveball to put Japan in there. They are big on their trains, but no, Australia is just massive, has got more. Lots of wrong answers. Well done to Colo, the only player here actually to go for Australia at all, getting himself 250. Quite a few killers being unearthed there. We're going to get half of our scores there. Bad luck, Old Garrett and Innis and Lupine and Natter and Woohoo and Claire. Half your score. And Shapes and Tadara as well, putting 500 in the bin. Oh, that's a bit of a bloodbath there. Well, hopefully it'll just be a nice low cash value for Samson and Aaron. Keep our fingers crossed. Guys, what did you bring to your money box?
Get rid of the 100.
Well, we know.
No.
At least it's happening now, and we've not got a lot.
It's happening now, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. We've still got a relatively low amount. We've still got a long way to go. It does get another killer out of the game, which is nice. So there are now only 2 left, but it does mean we have to chop 75 off your accumulated jackpot so far. Bad luck. Let's knock those points off as we add that killer to your money box. And David now taking the lead with 675, jumping up to the top spot and displacing Old Garrett, who jumps down into second. And as we approach the halfway mark, Aaron, it's you, possibly in conference with Samster, to pick a category. Where are we going next?
What do we reckon the plain question?
Could be about like which airline was established first.
The airlines, could it be like instances between 2 countries, maybe?
Oh, it could be, and I'd hate that if it was, because I can never work it out.
I think we get rid of it. Oh, yeah.
The only thing I was going to say is we could chance it and hope that the 1 in 4 chance it doesn't come up later. I don't know.
We could, yeah.
It's up to you. It's up to you. If you want to go for it, then I'm happy to play it.
I'd rather not, because I don't know what.
Yeah, that's fine.
The chances are it's not going to come up, is it? It's not going to. No.
Positive mental attitude. It's not going to come up. It's fine.
Bless
so
all
we should go for something we're good at.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, you're not keen on video games, so I'd rather we have a go at a question that we're likely to both know in the final, so we can get rid of that.
Yeah, we'll get rid of video games, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Video games?
Yeah, we'll go video games.
All right, let's load it up. Sam, if you want to pick a coin to go with it.
Just to be annoying, I'm going to go with J for...
J body.
Just annoying. Sure, why not?
Let's load J into your money box. And hope he brings lots of pennies with him. And 20 seconds on your clock in the audience. A random coin assigned. And here is your question on video games. Which of these PlayStation 2 games sold the most copies? Was it Gran Turismo 4 or Metal Gear Solid 3?
Right, my thought straight away is probably Gran Turismo 4. People love racing games for some reason. I don't, but people do. Metal Gear Solid 3 feels a bit more niche to me. But
I mean, if it did well enough to get a game out of it, then it must have been.
Yeah, that's good logic as well.
Like GTA 5, they went nuts for GTA. That was like 5. That was. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm leaning towards the racing games. I've never been a fan of them myself, but it feels more likely to me.
Okay.
I mean, the only logic I'm going on is within the series. It's obviously fine. If people weren't buying them, they would.
Yeah, bigger number equals better. Yeah, I think that's as much logic as I can apply to this.
Bigger number equals better.
Yes.
Yeah, bigger number equals better. Yeah.
So yeah,
like if I have my mates like they play Gran Turismo,
The Godfather Part 3 is so much better than Parts 1 and 2, isn't it?
No comment. But, yeah,
lots of people went to see it.
Yeah, I feel like I had mates that had Gran Turismo games. I had no mates that had Metal Gear Solid games. So yeah, I'd like to go for Gran Turismo 4.
I think we should. Yeah.
All right. We'll lock in Gran Turismo 4. And first of all, Windows 11 is so much better than Windows 10. So that's true. Let's take a look. Was Gran Turismo 4 the correct answer? Yeah, solid logic
Hey.
right there. It's quite a big margin, actually. Gran Turismo 4, 11.76 million. Metal Gear Solid 3, only 4 million. So quite a sizable gap between the two. Good logic in Gran Turismo 4 was the right answer. Odd Garrett finding 375. Nafta also finding 375, but unfortunately with a wrong answer, which means you don't get that. And a few more killers being unearthed there. Half score to Tadaru, Shapes, Woohoo and Margalex, although I think they may have gone AFK. Either way, well done if you've got some green, bad luck if you've got some red. Snapster, Aaron, what did you bring to your money box? Bloody hell! Tis another killer. I mean, relief
It's gone.
that relief that it's out of the game, and you know we're at the halfway point. After 4 questions, you've unearthed 3 killers, which means there's only 1 left, and you've still got 4 big cash values left to play for there. So this could be seen as a good thing, and of course you don't lose anything.
Right,
Your jackpot stays at 75. For now, let's get rid of that killer and take it out of the game. David at the top with 800, on Garrett's in second, AB Me is in third, and we are at the halfway point. So, Samster, need to start thinking tactics, because obviously we need to leave 4 questions at the end. What are we going to take a look at next?
Which ones are you still not too confident with, Arun? And then we'll talk
The film one.
yeah, we can get rid of the film one if you want. I'm okay. To do
I
that.
wouldn't mind that coming up in the final.
Okay. Let's right. Okay.
Yeah. Art and literature would depend on whether it's art or literature.
Yeah. Should we go for that then?
I think we should.
Yeah, sounds good. Art and literature, please.
Art and literature. Okay, let's load that up. And Aaron, a coin to go with it?
I will. F.
F for
Four.
Freddy, okay. Or
Yeah.
possibly something else. Let's load F into your money box and hope it doesn't give us that in chat. 20 seconds on your clocks in the lobby game to whisper one of your answers to me. Random coin aside, and here's your question on art and literature. Which of these playwrights was born the earliest? Was it Samuel Beckett or was it Arthur Miller?
Right. I think I know roughly when Arthur.
Yeah, I mean Miller married Marilyn Monroe, didn't he? So
Yeah. Miller died in about 2005, and he was very, very, very old. He was
okay, so
he was in his mid-90s.
right, so we're
So
talking
he would have been born in like 1910.
1910. Okay,
Yeah,
Beckett. I haven't got a handle on him, if I'm honest.
neither do I.
I mean, waiting for God, obviously, but don't know when
So
that
when
came
did?
out.
Yeah, was
It
that like
feels slightly earlier, doesn't it? It does feel slightly earlier. Maybe like
slightly
40.
earlier? Yeah.
Who was
Is that like a
who did the
50?
dumb waiter? Was that one of these?
Pinter, I think. Harold
Oh,
Pinter.
that's Pinter, wasn't it? Of course it was.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know when Samuel Beckett.
No, I don't either.
Because I would have put Waiting for God was about 70s maybe,
About what? Sorry, you cut
Like-
out there.
60s, 70s.
Okay, right. Doesn't really help, does it? That.
No.
So, right. So you think Miller was about 1910? Don't
Miller was
you?
about 1910. Yeah.
I thought God, it might have been a little bit earlier. So I'd be inclined to go for Beckett. But if you think Miller is more born earlier, then that's fine as well with me. Bit of a
Now,
toss-up, isn't it?
now you put the pressure on me.
Yeah, well, a bit. Yeah. I have passed the book just a little bit.
You have, yeah. I'd be if it was just me, I'd go for Miller
Let's go for Miller.
because
Then.
I think. Okay, let's go for Miller.
Okay, we'll lock in Arthur Miller. Waiting for
gosh.
Godot. Aaron, you thought sort of 60s. Sam thought maybe a
Yeah.
bit earlier.
So it might be 40s-ish, maybe.
Well, between the two of you, you're spot on. 1953 was Waiting for Godot.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes me more confident.
So,
Yeah.
good compromise there. Did you compromise the right way, though? Was Arthur Miller born earliest? First of all, are you right?
Oh,
Sorry, mate.
Ooh,
Sorry.
No, it's
wrong
fine.
way. Again, not a huge amount in it. Arthur Miller, October 1915, he was born. Samuel Beckett, April 1906. So sort of same era of writer, I suppose. But Yeah, 9 years earlier was Samuel Beckett. So, we're back at a position where we want to find some cash and ideally keep it a low value. I mean, a killer wouldn't be too damaging at this point. In a way, getting it out of the game might...
I wouldn't mind getting rid of the killer at this point.
I wouldn't mind.
I'll tell you someone who didn't want to find the killer, and that's old Garrett, who has, and unfortunately he's been cut in half right there. Well done to Dave and Colo finding the 500, AB me finding 375 as well. GG's to you. We'll add that to your total. Let's find out, guys, what did you bring to your money box?
Okay, that's all right.
That's all right. It's on the top.
Yeah,
we've still got the bottom 4 values. We have still got one killer in play. We are not to put any pressure on your RNG here, but we are running out of questions. We've only got 3 questions remaining.
It's fine. We got this.
That's fine. Yeah, we've got this. 5 bonus, 375, 300. Bang.
Still a huge amount of money out there. Still get north of £1,250, £1,250 points. Still available for you. But for now, we do have to lose that 200 from the game. Kogo jumping into second now. Oh, Garrett slips down to 4th. And, right, with 3 questions to go, Aaron, where are we going next?
Should we keep going for the vague ones like money?
I was just going to say I'd like to get rid of money because it's probably other than
yeah.
playing, it's probably the one I'm least comfortable with there. So yeah,
we'll go for money.
All right, we'll load money. So I have to record.
G, please, because you're on it.
G, because we're on it. Okay, let's load G into your money box. Random value assigned for you in the lobby. 20 seconds on your clock, and here's your question on money. When converted into pounds sterling, which of these values is highest?
So it might be one of these.
500 euros or 500 Swiss francs? You could also convert it into US dollars or literally any other currency. But pound sterling, good a yardstick as any. I checked this one. I proofed it on the 13th of May. I did check it again this afternoon, and the values have, or the answer has not changed.
Okay. I'm inclined for euros because I think it's quite close to 1-to-1 at this stage.
So am I. When I sort of last aware of it, it was low 90s. It could be probably as about 1.
I think Swiss francs are currently not quite as valuable as euros. So
okay.
Yeah.
I don't know about Swiss franc. I'd be happy to go euros.
Okay.
Euro for highest value.
Highest value euros. Yeah.
Quick deliberation there. Let's lock in euros. First of all, let's have a look and see. Are you correct?
More to stop me from changing my mind more than anything else.
Just as well, you were the right answer. Yeah. Euros £426.38. Francs £409.17. Accurate.
I thought euros were a bit closer than that, actually. I'm surprised.
Yeah, euros. I mean, it may have gone up since then. I mean, the stock markets are doing crazy things, but yeah. There it is. Insert political joke about the euro and Brexit and the pound. At this point, Claire managing to find 375 pennies. Very well done with the right answer. Quite a few killers being unearthed, but all with correct answers. Kodo's got another 300 to go there. And a few incorrect answers with some decent value money. We want to see some decent value money for you guys right now. We've got a right answer. What did you bring to your money box?
Go on.
Not the killer, please. For God's sake. Oh!
Okay, so it's cash. It's the lowest cash.
That's all right. That's all right.
I think I would have actually preferred the killer because at least you know it's money from here on out.
At that point, so.
Looming over us, but it's fine. It's fine.
175. It's fine.
Well, with two questions to go, you've got a killer, a 125, and everything else is top draw money there. So there's
which more than double what we've got. Yeah.
I can't wait to unearth the 125 and the killer, and then the top four might be touch all game.
It could happen. It could happen. For now, though, it is another 100 pennies. Let's add that to your jackpot. And David hanging on to that lead. Colo in second. AB me in third at the moment. So with 2 questions to go, probably going to be a deliberation here. What are we anticipating leaving till the final?
Oh well, like everyone said, it'd be okay to leave film families to me.
I'd be okay to leave film.
Well. Yeah. I think you're pretty good on 70s music, or I made that up.
I don't know where you got that from, but I could
Okay,
do
I
a
made that
70s
up.
music question.
Going on what we're thinking about vague stuff, do you want to get food and drink out of the way? Because that can be a bit blah. Or we could do 70s music.
I mean,
don't mind.
it's Alex, so it's going to be a drink question.
Very true, it can be beer. Do you know your beer? Because I know a bit about beer, but
Okay.
I know a bit about beer.
we can't ask the host, Ben, can we?
Oh no, that's true. Yeah.
Unless we can.
Yeah.
I will happily chip in what I feel is non-consequential information, as I do in this game.
Personally, I'd be fine with film, chemistry, and animal in the final category, and then I'd be willing to take a chance that we can hopefully hope that whatever the fourth one is not going to come up. So.
Yeah.
Shall we try and get rid of 70s music?
I think let's get rid of 70s music.
Yeah.
Okay, and I would just like to correct the record. I said non-consequential when I actually meant inconsequential. How foolish of me, and I apologise. Let's load 70s music into the game.
Go. Letters,
I
Ben.
don't know why I thought you like 70s music. I don't know where that's come from.
I don't know where that's come from, but
And can I also check, have I been saying, is it Arun or Aaron?
yeah.
Oh, it is Arun. Oh, I've been calling you Aaron for years.
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah. Well, I'm going to try and correct that if it is Arun. Speaking of, Arun, do you want to pick a coin to go in the money box?
Well, going for which one your cursor's on hasn't worked, so we'll go for K.
K for Kilimanjaro.
Yeah.
Okay, let's load K into your money box. And 20 seconds on your clock. A or B, whispering to the bot in the lobby. Coins randomly assigned, and here is your question on 70s music. Which of these is ABBA's only US #1 single? Is it Dancing Queen or is it Waterloo?
Would Waterloo have really got to #1? Given that was their sort of breakout.
You know more about ABBA than I do, apparently. I was not aware that was their first single.
Well,
That
it's the one they won Eurovision with.
Of course it is. That is really good logic, actually. They're
So
gonna,
I suggest that
That's-
Waterloo took some time to get going in America, then later they released that. Also, Dancing Queen's the first song on ABBA Gold.
That is cracking logic. Yeah, that sounds really good to me. I know
Circle.
Dancing Queen's been covered quite a bit, whereas Waterloo
Yeah, it has, yeah.
as well. So yeah,
I
Dancing
definitely lean to
Queen
Dancing.
Yeah, I was going to say Waterloo, but what you've said makes perfect sense. I'm totally okay with that.
Okay, should we go for it?
Yeah, Dancing Queen, please.
Dancing Queen, okay, we'll lock it in. And when you get... Sorry, that's a D minor.
I've forgotten that. I've forgotten
So
that.
I picked the piano back up. Right, Dancing Queen is is locked in as your answer. First of all, let's find out if that is correct. Yes, it is.
There we
Great
go.
logic there. You're right. Yeah, Waterloo only got to #6 in the USA.
The thing that was throwing me off is I know Waterloo was an episode of The Simpsons, so I was worried that had more cultural, but apparently not, so it's fine.
David, finding a killer and getting it wrong. I'm afraid that lead may not be a lead in just a moment because you're going to be cut in half. Kolo also finding a killer but getting it right. AB me losing out on the 500. Ralph losing out on the 375. There's going to be a lot of tears, I think, in the lobby. But well done to Nata finding the 500, getting it right. Innes the 375 and getting it right. Well played. Let's find out, guys. What did you bring to your money box? It's 125.
You shouldn't have You shouldn't have
cash.
manifested it.
Yeah, I've said it now, haven't I? I've actually said it now.
Yeah, so are we anticipating a killer on this final question?
We are, yeah. We are.
Well, it is cash. There are still 4 big cash values left in the game. There is that one killer as well, which we'd like to try and avoid at this point no matter what. But for now, we are going to add 125 to your jackpot. Kolo taking the lead, Claire into second, David moves into third. Right, guys, you've built up 300. You've got one question left, and after this question, you will be sitting on top of either 800, 675, 600, 550, 300, or 150. That is the margin for error in this game at this
That's
point.
quite big.
Quite a big margin for error, depending
What the error
on
bars on that?
depending on the next 3 decisions: category, coin, and answer. Those are the 3 decisions you've got to make that could create a swing anything from 150 all the way up to 800. What's going to be your last choice of main game question?
So, I think we're happy with film for the final. I think we're happy with chemistry for the final.
Yes.
I think we're happy with Animal World for
I'm
the
pretty good
final.
at animals, yeah. So it's up to you, planes or food and drink. Either is fine with me.
I wouldn't like a food and drink in the final.
You wouldn't?
No, I think we
let's
should
go
go
for
food
that
and
then.
drink.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. Food and drink. We'll load it in.
Well, drink.
We will see. Coin. This, in many ways, even though it's sort of RNG, this, in many ways, is the bigger decision here.
Yes. I'm
What's it
worried
gonna
we're
be?
going to take the L here, so I'd like to take it preemptively. I will take the L, please.
You're going to take L.
Yeah, to leave Heidi High behind.
Very good, very good. Okay, we will load L into your money box. The computer will actually, it will tell me in the console what you've got. Let's load L in. Oh, how interesting.
Killer.
I don't say anything beyond that. It is very interesting. So, 20 seconds on the clock for the lobby players. A or B whispering to the bot. Random coin value has been assigned. And gents, here is your question on food and drink. Which of these restaurants
it's food.
was founded first?
The logic, though.
Wagamama or Nando's?
Okay. Now,
Right.
my hunch is, right, Wagamama's probably been in the UK earlier, but I know Nando's started in South Africa.
Yeah, and that's been going for a weirdly long,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
I'm leaning towards Nando's straight away.
I'd be going to lean towards Nando's, yeah.
Because I think Wagamama
It
I
just
said,
feel
might have
like
been
it's
in the
going
UK
on wrong,
earlier.
you know?
I think Wagamama is a UK thing, isn't it? So,
I think so, yeah.
well, I'd say I think it might have been here sooner, but like I say, Nando's probably been going longer.
Nando's was founded first.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
that's my hunch. So I think we're both
That
agree
feels logical to me.
Yeah.
That works for me.
Nando's?
Nando's, please.
Over Nando's.
Can you tell me at what point in history did it become socially acceptable to go for a cheeky Nando's?
Mid 2010s.
Mid 2010s, yeah.
It was a new thing. It's a relatively new thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you've gone for Nando's. First of all, let's find out, is that the right answer? There it is.
Hey,
19...
well logicked.
1987 was
Yeah.
when Nando's was founded. I thought Wagamama's was founded like 5 years ago, I'm not going to lie. But apparently it was 1992, as early as that.
That's
So
close to I thought, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought Nando's was a
Still
lot.
never had a Wagamama's, I don't think I ever will.
no, I think I'm with
Yeah.
you on that page,
Oh.
actually. I'm not really into... Is it Thai food?
Japanese
Japanese food. Which is the
Yeah.
Thai restaurant?
All of the
there?
Asian food.
All of these. Fair enough. Brand new Halo, welcome to the stream. Okay, let's have a little look. Oh, Colo finding a killer at the end there. Rip. And that's going to probably maybe affect your leaderboard position, although there's only David immediately underneath, who's got decent points there, 150. Natter and Innis also finding killers, as is Lupine. Shapes what on finding 375 there. All of those will be added on where necessary. For you guys, there's a big swing on this question, or on this.
You better
result.
not have manifested the killer.
What did you
sorry.
bring to your money box?
How many
Go
have we-
on. Go on.
I mean, that
God.
is just amazing. You have
No, yeah,
managed
I
to
have say
make
that, yeah.
the most perfectly imperfect game.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah,
You've
that's
found
me down to the ground. Yeah.
you found all 4 killers and the 4 lowest values.
And we'll be getting the fifth question in the final.
Yes,
and
almost
yes, that
certainly.
would just be
That's
that
not
would
the
be
fact while
the
we're at
perfect game,
it.
wouldn't
Yeah.
it, for you? Well, it's not a huge jackpot night, but you did get that question right, so at least the killer isn't going to halve your score, and your jackpot going into the final is a message from our sponsor, Oni.
It couldn't have happened to a better writer. Smiley face.
It says, good have happened to a better writer. All right, thank you very much for the 100 bits and for the question pack, indeed, Oni. It's been a delightful question pack, and the game's not over just yet. And hello, Bash, welcome to the stream. we don't halve your value, but we do have to add that killer to your total. With the right answer, it means you stay at 300. Let's add it to your money box. And it's Claire and David who tie with 800, Shapes with 750, and Odd Garrett with 662, and it's time for the final.
Is it really 1 in 495? Because if it is, that's... Yeah. Wow.
Astonishing. Well...
Oh, well done us.
300. Yeah, that's impressive in its own way, I suppose. It is time, gentlemen, for the finale. Now, it's not an enormous jackpot, but it is still a jackpot. And how this works, you now have the opportunity to potentially split that jackpot between you, for one of you to take it all, or for you to both to leave with, grinding your teeth and wailing and gnashing your teeth, in
300 pennies, man. I'm really not arsed at this point.
Okay, well look, here's how. Just trying to build up some tension. Here's how it works in the final. You're going to get one more of these questions chosen at random by the computer, and how it
do not manifest it. Do not manifest it.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
How it works is that you will both answer the question independently. This is the one question that you whisper to Persephone's Twitch bot. If one of you gives if you both give the right answer, then you split the 300 and take 150 each. If one of you gives the right answer, one of you gives the wrong answer, the person who gave the right answer takes home all 300. If you both give the wrong answer, then you both leave with nothing. However, you have got an out. You've got the option to pass here as well. And if you pass, it basically mimics what your teammate says. So if one of you gets it right and one of you passes, it's treated as both right. If one of you gets it wrong and the other one passes, it's treated as both wrong. If you both pass, then it is treated as both incorrect. So those are the stakes, those are the potential outcomes and the payout structure that you're up for playing for tonight. Over in the lobby game, you can either answer A, B, or pass. Abstention is treated as a pass. If you choose the correct answer, you bank 100% of your points. The incorrect answer, you only get 10% of your points. And if you choose to if you choose to pass, it banks half, 50% of your points. Abstention treated as a pass, and then pennies are paid out at a rate of 10% of your final score. So at the moment, if you're Claire and you're on, I think, 800, Claire and David, I think, on 800 at the moment. If they both play and both get it right, then they get 100% of their points, and 10% of that would be 80 pennies going their way. Hopefully that makes sense. The one catch here, chaps, is that you cannot discuss the question. That's why there's a 20-second time delay, so after you submit your answer to the bot, nothing will show on the screen until 20 seconds are up. Lobby, you will have either 20 seconds or until both players have locked in their answer, whichever comes first. There are 5 seconds warning after both players have locked in. At this point, gentlemen, I will invite you to have a quick discussion. If there's any strategies you want to play, any tactics you want to use, depending on which category is picked and what the question comes up as. Once I reveal the category, I must insist that there is no further communication.
Okay.
I think if you know it, go for it.
Yeah, I mean, what more is there to say?
And if you don't know it, pass it.
No, if we both, yeah. Let's just do it. Let's do it.
Yeah. I strategy is I will definitely be passing film.
Okay, I expected as much. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, so this is sort of thing to discuss. If a particular category comes up, is there a game plan?
It's going to be
That's
played.
the game plan,
anyway,
yeah.
so it's going to be played.
All right, well, very best of luck to both of you. Let's load your final category, which is...
Oh, bruh.
Film families.
Down to me then. Fantastic.
Okay, so you know the drill. No further. No, I must insist that there is no further conversation between the two of you here. Film
I certainly
families.
won't be providing any input into the question.
No more discussion. Film families. Here we go. Whispering to the bot, A or B or pass. Good luck. Here's your question. Which of these Baldwins is the oldest? Is it Alec Baldwin or Stephen Baldwin? Topper, welcome to the stream. Wait for that delay. Or maybe they haven't answered.
Have I not answered?
Okay, we have had both players lock in. Samson's locked in. Aaron has locked in. And that's your time up in the lobby. So, first thing, and again, you guys will know what you said beforehand, so do try and contain your reactions in the idea of just building up a little bit of suspense. First thing we'll do is check the correct answer. It was Alec Baldwin, the one on the left. Alec was born on the 3rd of April 1958, Stephen the 12th of May 1966. And those are now the final results of your pennies, depending what you did, what you banked, and they'll be paid out at a rate of 10% of whatever it is there. I think it's rounded down. So a bit of a spread of pennies going out there, but very well done, and thank you for playing. So, Samster and Aaron. I think we knew what Aaron was going to do. We're playing for 300 here, but we'll have to wait and see if he did indeed do that. And whether or not Samster did the same, or whether he played or passed, whether he got it right or wrong. I wish you both the very best of luck. We're hoping to see 150 pennies each. It would be a lovely finish to a 1 in nearly 5,000 chance game. Good luck. How did you play? Hey!
Yeah.
Well played, well played. Yes, Samson.
Tell you what, I would definitely have pushed up on Stephen Baldwin. So that's good.
Really? Okay, good. Yeah, you made the right choice.
Yeah.
Good decisions all round there. Samson, you were right. Knew it was Alec Baldwin. Aaron making the pass, making no secret of the fact that he was going to pass on that question, but it did pay off for you, and you both leave with 150 pennies. Hooray! Oh, it wasn't an earth-shatteringly rich game, but hopefully it's been fun, and you both leave with a few extra pennies for you as well. So, and a message from our sponsor, Calibrated Vision.
Yay, a good ending.
Yay, a good ending indeed. Thank you very much for the 8 months there, Calibrated Vision. Very grateful to you. Well, Samson and Aaron, it's always great to have you along, and thank you both very much for playing. Samson, go take a breather, and I'll talk to you again in about 5 minutes' time.
Yeah, I'm not going to long go. Yeah.
Don't go too far.
Oh, best luck. Best luck.
Yeah, thank you.
And a message again from our sponsor, Oni.
I'm very, very sorry, says the liar.
You're very, very sorry, says the liar. Thank you for the 100 bits there, Oni. On Garrett, I have more points after question 1.
Yeah,
that's the way it goes. That's the way the game goes. Anyway, Aaron and Samsa, very well played. Thank you both very much for playing, and we'll see you both soon.
Cheers. Thank you.
So, after all that, we have a good ending. It's only 150 pennies, but both players playing a great team game there and splitting their jackpot, and that'll be added onto their totals. And very well done to Claire and David, who pick up 80 pennies each. Shape's getting 37 there, to Daru getting 35. No medals for this game. It's more of a penny booster rather than anything else. But hope you had fun with that. Thanks very much to Oni for the question pack. I do like this game. It's so much fun to play and to host. So yeah, thanks to Oni for providing us some lovely questions there. As ever, if anyone else wants to write stuff for the games you play on Game Night, do come join the Discord, grab yourself the question writer role, and we'll go from there. For now, though, I'm going to take a very short break because I need to go get myself another drink. But when we come back, we have got the Only Connect alumni plus special guest Samster battle of Face Off. It is the final heat of day 2, and it's not going to be one you want to miss. Stay right there because we'll be right back. And after this very short break, don't go away because face-off continues, the conclusion of day 2. You're not going to want to miss it. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back.
Once more, with Eel Ing.
Okay.
Welcome back to part 2 of Game Night tonight, Tuesday the 24th of May, where it is time for the fourth and final match of the Day 2 heats. It's been a very interesting day, and we've had some interesting results and interesting scores. Let's just take a look at the leaderboard, how it stands, just before we jump into tonight's heat. There we go. Derek and Mark currently leading the way with 2 matches, 2 heats and 2 victories, 8 points each. Kola currently on 6, Zeus on 4. Mark, one of this evening's competitors, also on 4, so potentially a chance to tie up at the top there. Inca on 4, Jack on 3, Liam on 2. Claire and David both also on 2, and again both playing this evening, so a chance to make some waves up in the top half of the table. And then Samster down there just on a single point, our other competitor in this evening's heat, looking to work his way up to, well, he's going to be hoping for 4th place, but we'll have to wait and see what happens at the breakdown of where the playoffs would fall at this stage. But we've still got quite a long way to go before we get there. And before we do any of that, we need to play tonight's heat. So without any further ado, let's meet tonight's players. We've got Mark, our 40-year-old graduate admissions administrator from London. We have Samster, our 24-year-old trainee chemistry teacher from Staffordshire. We have Claire, our 34-year-old deployment manager from Surrey. And we have David, our scientist from Hampshire. To all 4 of you, good evening and welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Lovely to have you all here. Hope you are keeping well. Now, just a very brief chat with each of you. Mark, first of all, keeping well?
Yeah, not too bad.
Good stuff. Now, pretty solid performance on day 1, picking up 4 points, facing off against Aaron, Anonyman, and Jack. So that's a pretty good start. Must have set you off into a good position in this tournament. How are you feeling coming in here up against your fellow Only Connect alumni?
Both of the other Only Connect veterans in this game are much more recent than I am, and I think it's the competition in that show has just sort of got tougher and tougher as each series has gone by. So. They're both formidable from what they've done already.
And that's not, of course, to take away from Samster as well, who we'll have a chat with in a minute. Samster, who has a track record with Face-Off, I think reached the semi-finals in the tournament last year, runner-up in the Face-Off Super Week final last year as well. So I think, would you agree this is going to be a toughie?
It's going to be tough, yeah. Samster's not done any Connect yet, but he's already got a list of success as long as people twice his age have managed to get.
Well, we'll see how the questions fall and what the game brings. Mark, very best of luck to you tonight.
Thank you.
Facing off against Mark is Samster. Hello again, Samster.
Hello, it's been a while.
It's been far too long. I missed you.
Thank you.
So, any plans to do Only Connect?
Yes, down the line, definitely. We did apply actually, but I think we left it a bit late this series, so maybe the next one. Are
you feeling any sense of trepidation, fear coming up against 3 OC vets?
I mean, obviously, but I mean, there's just every game in this tournament is hard. There's no easy draws this season. There really isn't. So just got to play my questions as they come up and hope for the best.
Absolutely. Slightly slower start in day 1. You did manage to take a single point, knocking out Topper before being headed off by Innes and Mark. Tough opening heat there, and I think you said yourself at the time that even though you've just said they're all tough, that one in particular you were particularly worried about.
Yeah, that was just, I'm hoping that was the worst game, but I wouldn't be surprised if this one turns out to be a bloodbath either.
We'll have to wait and see. Very best of luck to you tonight, Samster.
Thank you.
Facing off against Mark and Samster is Claire. Claire, good evening.
Hello.
Lovely to have you with us. Again, fairly solid and not uncontroversial day one heat for yourself with Ralph Lupine and Colo, and that final between yourself and Colo, I think was it 4 emergency stops and 1 question that had to be thrown out. It was a very interesting heat, but did result in you coming second. Colo just eking out the 4 points there, but you still managed to pick up 2 of them. How are you feeling coming up against some fellow OCs as a sort of the incumbent OC champion?
Well, this quiz is so different to Only Connect. Like,
this is true.
It feels like it's just a coincidence that we're all here. But like, you know, I know how incredible Stamster is specifically this kind of quizzing and this kind of fast trivia. So I think, and you know, David's been like demonstrably lightning fast, and you know, Mark's been incredible, and so basically who knows
who knows,
but like bloodbath is the right word, I think. Samster, I think you're absolutely right there.
I think it's going to be very interesting either way, but Claire, wish you the very best of luck this evening.
Thanks.
And facing off against Mark, Samster and Claire is David. Good evening.
How you doing? Good to be here.
Good to have you with us. How, first of all, is your internet/microphone holding up?
It seems to be going all right. We did a bit of test earlier. It took me an hour to work out how to get the microphone working on the iPad. So that was because I was going to be I set myself up to be in Moneybox, or a candidate for Moneybox, and then I had to withdraw because I couldn't figure out how to get that microphone working. So it's all good now. It's
good
I think it's all. You can hear me. That's okay.
Yeah, I think if I talk over you, then there might be a little bit of cutout. So do brace yourself for me to potentially ask you to repeat an answer if you interrupt me.
That's all right.
That's just something I'm just picking up here, but apart from that, you come through loud and clear. Now, again, very solid opening day for you in a heat against Derek, Benzjay and Zeus, and only Derek managing to get the better of you there, picking up 2 points on day number 1. So that's 2 of you with 2 points here, 1 of you with 4, 1 of you with 1. So everyone's already got points on the board in this heat. As an OC, did you actually win OC?
No, we got knocked out in something like the second round. We walked away with 1 win and 2 losses.
Okay.
So yeah, we didn't do as well as the others. But
that wasn't. I wasn't trying to admonish you or to shame you there. I just genuinely can't remember. I don't want to accidentally give you a title that you didn't have. But
I mean, I'll take it. It'd be an incorrect title, but I'll take it all day long.
I mean, it must be said. I mean, going on Only Connect in and of its, you know, achievement in and of itself, and you've got to be of a certain brain power to get on there. And I think you've already more than proven yourself in this tournament, because I think you came out with the fastest, or possibly the second fastest qualifying time.
I mean, I am the number 1 seed, but I think that's an ill-deserved title. There are so many good people in this tournament.
Of course, you also met Mark in your provisional, in your play-in qualifier game, didn't you?
And he did very well, so it's good to have him here.
Well, we'll see how it pans out. And welcome to Not a Cat and N Fogarty and Fast Pie. I think you've got a few fans in the audience tonight, David. There's a few new chatters coming in, wishing you all the best of luck. So, welcome to all of you. Welcome to the stream. Great to have you with us.
Hey, everyone.
And the very best of luck to all 4 of you, Mark, Samster, Claire, and David. It is heat number 8. It is the 4th heat of day 2. Let's go to the face-off arena. Right, I'm hoping you guys all know the rules by now. For those of you who are watching along, every player has got 60 seconds on their clock. They will be faced with a general knowledge question, which if they get right, it stops their clock and it moves on to the next player. If they get it wrong, their clock stays on and they keep getting questions until they either get one right or they run out of time. First player to run out of time is eliminated and scores no points in this heat. We rinse and repeat with 3 players in 90 seconds and then just 2 players and 120 seconds, with the person going out in round 2 picking up 1 point and the runner-up getting 2, the winner getting 4. Across the gamut of the tournament, you will, of course, all get a chance to start on each coloured podium, but for tonight, Mark, you've drawn the short straw. You are going to be on the blue podium, therefore answering questions first. Yoshi, welcome to the stream. Great to have you with us. And just before I forget, let me go and mute my notifications in OBS. There we go. So, good luck to you all. Mark, you're going to be answering first. And Mark, your time starts Now, Mark, in which country of the UK does the town of Flint stand on the Dee
Scotland.
estuary? No, it's Wales. In medicine, gigantism, a disorder caused by a problem with which important gland?
Pituitary.
Correct. Samster, the futon is a type of mattress that originated... Correct. Claire, Symphony Hall, which opened in 1991, is a major concert venue in which...
Birmingham.
Correct. David, what time is 1 hour 8 minutes after 10:56
12:04.
I just need to parse the answer because it's thrown out a 0.50277777778 is my answer, which is what it's going to show on the stream in a minute. So obviously there's... what did you say? 12:04?
Yes.
That would be correct. That's what. Thank you, Panda. That is the correct answer. So I'm going to have to manually move the clock on. There we go. I stopped it. I stopped your clock when I would have hit the button. So hopefully that's the only emergency stop, and that's an error in the decompilation. Nothing to do with the proofers or anything. So correct answer, Mark. The time is going to continue with you in 3, 2, 1. Who wrote the novel Charlotte's Web?
Pass.
E.B. White. In 1994, Elizabeth Hurley established the production company Simeon Films.
Hugh Grant.
Correct. Samster, the constellation Tucana is named after which type of bird? Correct. Claire, U2 had a 2000 UK #1 single with Beautiful
Day.
What? Correct. David, which is the only US state beginning with the letter D?
Delaware.
Correct. Mark, the author of Mad Cows and Nip and Tuck is Kathy who?
Bates.
Let. Which Greek mathematician was known as the father of
Pythagoras.
geometry? No, it's Euclid. The slogan, "They're great," has been used...
Frosties.
Correct. Samson, how many players are there on a bandy team?
4.
No, 11. Which city will host the 2024 Summer Olympics?
Oh, God. Pass.
Paris. The towns of South and North Shields sit on either side of which river?
Trent.
No, the Tyne. Which word meaning to pull with a jerk is also a slang term for an American?
Yank.
Correct. Claire, on American TV, Pat Sajak and Vanna White have hosted which show since 1983?
Wheel of Fortune.
Correct. David, what name describes tomatoes that have been cut in half and left outside in the hot sun?
Pass.
Sun-dried. Which two-word French fashion term literally translated means high fashion?
Haute couture.
Correct. Mark, the 30 Years' War took place in which century?
16th.
17th. Which pastime is a contest of strength in which two people interlock hands?
Arm wrestling.
Correct. Samson, which animal follows ear in the term that can be referred to as...
Oh, no.
No, it's worm. Which word meaning a whimsical or irrational change of mind is also the name of an American supermodel?
Pass.
Caprice. Of which country's national football team was Steve Staunton appointed manager in 2006?
Northern Ireland.
No, the Republic of Ireland. In measurements, 3 stone is how many pounds?
36.
42. In 2005, which Irish boy band secured their 13th UK #1 hit with You Raise Me Up?
Boyzone.
Westlife. In 1969, Sirhan was convicted of the murder of which US politician?
Pass. Yeah.
Robert F. Kennedy. Oh, dearie, dearie, dearie me. Was it Robert F. Kennedy?
Unlucky
Was it
Samster.
John F. Kennedy. I thought it was John... No, John F. Kennedy was Jack... Oh, I don't know.
Lee Harvey Oswald.
Lee Harvey Oswald, that's the one. Who it was Jack... Somebody who shot Lee Harvey Oswald then.
Jack Ruby.
Jack Ruby. I was thinking of Jack Walsh or Ruby Walsh, and that he's a jockey, I think. There we go. Samster.
A bit of a spiral, a couple I should have got there, but it is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, I think there's a couple there that... there was one, I almost went for the emergency stop when you said pass with such enthusiasm on the Olympics question. I wasn't sure if you'd actually said Paris, but I
it's just completely left my head where the Olympics was. Yeah.
I think getting off to that question on bandy, I have no idea what that was. Yeah, just I think maybe jumping the gun on the earworm question.
Yeah, because I should have waited for that, but yeah.
Maybe sort of.
Lesson learned for next time.
Lesson learned, and indeed we will see you next time on day 3 as it continues. For now, though, unfortunately, it is no points this evening. But thank you for playing. We'll see you next time.
Cheers, Ben. Good luck, everyone.
So, Samson leaves us, and that leaves Mark, Claire, and David. Mark, with the least amount of time left on his clock, will stay right where he is on the left-hand side. David moves to the middle, Claire moves to the right. That's the end of round 1. Let's go to round 2. So, Mark, couple of slip-ups in there, but maybe just sort of tricky questions rather than errors.
Yeah, there's a couple there where I took a couple of seconds and realised I didn't actually know it wasn't going to come. So I could have been sort of a bit more efficient with deciding to pass on the ones I didn't know there.
Although there's quite a good chunk of time between yourself and David finishing in second there, so there's a question over. I don't want you to beat yourself up unnecessarily if it would have made any tangible difference to the outcomes of coming into this heat. But you are through. 90 seconds back on your clock, and very well played. David, welcome to round 2.
I'm so sweaty. I'm so nervous. It never gets any easier. And we were talking in the green room before we started that this is actually harder than television. We are more nervous about doing this than we were about appearing on television.
I'll take that. I'll add that one to my CV as well. That'd be a good one to have. Getting into a spot of bother over sun-dried tomatoes.
Never ask me a food and drink question.
Duly noted. Getting the hort. I'm really glad that you got that one right because I had no idea how to pronounce haute couture. So well done on getting that one. Through to round 2.
You can't ask a Scottish person about fruit and veg. Are you mad?
Fair point. Yes. Well done. 90 seconds back on your clock here in round 2. And Claire finishing with the most time, losing just 13 seconds the whole way through there. Pretty good going.
Yeah, lucky for all of the questions.
There will come a time, Claire, when that excuse will no longer apply. You will no longer be able to say that. You can just say, "Yeah, I'm just that good." But for now, you through to round. We will see. Mark, David, Claire, our OC alumni. Very best of luck to you all in round 2. Mark, you have the least amount of time left, so you are going to be starting us off. Good luck to all 3 of you. And Mark, your time starts. Now, Mark, what is the smallest prime number larger than 50?
Sorry, the question, 53.
Is correct. David, who had a hit single in 2013 with Wake Me Up?
Pass.
Avicii. In which sport is the ball usually dimpled and normally measures 1.68 inches in diameter?
Has he gone?
He's not in the chat.
He's gone.
Right. I'll put in a stop there. I know that isn't the rule, but I also, something I did want to say at the beginning, is that this was David's least preferred day because he was away. I somewhat twisted his arm.
The questions were freezing coming to us as well. I noticed it.
That's what I stumbled on, because the first one said, what is the largest prime number? And then the rest of it didn't appear straight away.
Oh.
So there's some, I'm not sure on whose end it is.
Chat confirming it's also freezing on Twitch. That's maybe an issue in the game itself. Okay, let's get David back first of all. I see him back in the green room now. Hi, David. Welcome back. Did you have a drop?
Yeah, I've no idea what happened there. I'm so sorry.
That's all right. No, don't worry about it.
My iPad just kicked me out, so I'm on my phone now. So hopefully this, we're back in it.
Okay. I did just say to the guys here and to the stream at home. Normally, technical failure wouldn't be a cause for stoppage of the game. However, I am acutely aware that I sort of twisted your arm into doing this one, and out of the 4 available dates, this was your least preferred because you are AFK from your north. So I'm grateful to you for stepping in. So I think a little bit of leeway is appropriate there.
I'm so sorry about that, guys. I'll take the time punishment. That's fine.
Well, I was just going to go and confer with the adjudicators there as to what a sensible time restoration would be, because I didn't get to the button immediately. I feel it's a question you probably would have known. Question is whether we want to throw the question out, reset your time, or just go from here, or somewhere between the two. Those are basically my options. I'm just going to get an adjudicator's call on that one.
I think I don't know, because it just sort of booted me out of the thing, and it seemed like my internet connection was fine otherwise, but yeah, it booted me out of the call, and I don't know what happened.
They should be able to potentially roll it back.
Yeah, I mean, I can roll time back and questions, but I will wait and see what the adjudicators say. Yeah. All 3 of them are just waiting to get a response in.
Yeah, for those that aren't aware, I'm staying at my parents in Scotland because I have a wedding this weekend, so my internet connection is not as good as it would normally be. So yeah.
And David did make us aware, and there were other options available, but just in terms of scheduling the game around everyone else, this was the best one. So he said, I can't do it, I'd rather not. But yeah.
Do you know what the most irritating thing is? The internet connection has been flawless all day. And it's now, of course, it's now that this
It's taken this opportunity to have a tantrum. I'm sure it's not too bad. I'm sure we'll manage to get through it. So just waiting for the guys to come back to me in the chat. They were all typing, and now none of them are typing, so they're obviously having a think, or a sidebar in a room without me. I don't know if they've got one of those, but
yeah. I'm now on my phone, so even if the connection does drop, hopefully the 4G or whatever would keep it going.
Pick you up. Okay.
I'm really hoping that this would be the only game where this is going to be an issue.
That's a good point, actually, Panda. Shapes, Claire, can you just give me a little bit more info on the lag?
Lag.
You should be able to look back at it on the Twitch stream as well. Your voice came through okay, but the question on the screen stopped being typed halfway through.
And that's why, because I was paranoid if it was my internet connection or whether, because that's why I wasn't sure if my connection dropped or if I was just
it was
from the call.
For everyone. It happened.
Yeah.
I'm also being told that affected Shapes' first answer, which would explain actually why you sort of slightly stammered the answer there. So, based on what the adjudicators have said, because it's so early in the round, here's what we're going to do. We are restarting round 2. Throwing those questions out. You're all back up to 90 seconds, so a little bit of a false start there because we only got through one question each. One and a bit questions each with issues. Hopefully, those issues won't repeat themselves, because if that's a brand new thing that I've never seen before on the game, why it would be doing that now, I do not know. I'm assuming it's just a little stammer. We will find out. So,
it's very generous of you. Thank you.
Well, that's the adjudicator's call. So, Toot saying did only seem to be this round. Let's see what happens. Mark, we're back on you. 90 seconds back on your clocks, and your time mark starts in 3, 2, 1. A Gurdwara is a place of worship.
Sikhism.
Correct. David, in which century did Thomas Cook found the world's first travel agency?
The 19th.
Correct. Claire, in the southern hemisphere, the longest day of the year falls in which month?
December.
Correct. Mark, what Jay were a Germanic tribe who invaded Britain in the 5th century?
Jura.
Jutes. Is it safe? Is a quote from which 1976 film starring Dustin Hoffman, Marathon Man, who directed the 1980s films Zelig, September and Crimes... Correct. David, what is the title of the UK's longest-running British TV sitcom, running from 1973
Last Summer Wine.
Correct. Claire, what end describes the human eye unassisted by glasses, lenses, or any optical instruments?
Natural?
Naked. The standard British version of which board game features the characters Professor Plum and Miss
Cluedo.
Scott? Correct. Mark, someone who arrives when they are particularly needed can be described as an angel of what?
Mercy.
Correct. David, a flag is usually flown from what P?
Pole.
Correct. Claire, also known as the Day of Atonement, what is the holiest day of the year in Judaism?
Pass.
Yom Kippur. According to the expression, to be careful about one's words or behaviours is to mind
Shoes.
one's... Correct. Mark, what J is a close-fitting jacket or waistcoat, often made of leather and nowadays usually...
Gilet.
No, it's a jerkin. Pop singer Robbie Williams famously supports which football
Port
team?
Vale.
Correct. David, in which decade did regular breakfast television begin in the United Kingdom?
50s.
80s. The periometer is associated with which restaurant chain?
Nando's.
Correct. Claire, to which clothing accessory is the term fishnet
Tights.
I've got stockings down. I think that's probably acceptable. Just going to verify that.
I wore some on Saturday. As I'm sure the others did too.
Yeah, I'm getting at least 2 out of 3. Just waiting for one more, but 2 out of 3 have said yes, that is acceptable. So, Mark, moving on to you. Your time will continue in 3, 2, 1. A bushy extended moustache that curls at the end is named after which part of Alaska? Correct. David, with which country does South Korea share a border?
North Korea.
Correct. Claire, which of the 4 Grand Slam events in tennis is played on clay?
The French one.
Correct, French Open. Mark, who was the first actor to play the title role in Doctor Who?
Patrick Troughton.
William Hartnell. There was me, that is Alex, and my 3 droogs is the opening line.
Clockwork Orange.
Correct. David, women's trousers which are tapered and end just below the knee are known as capri what?
Pass.
Pants. The novels featuring Horatio Hornblower, written by C.S. Forrester, were set during which series of wars?
It was the Roses.
No, Napoleonic Wars. How many pieces does each player start with in a game of chess?
16.
Correct. Claire, if you give someone your candid opinion or tell them off, you can be said to give them a piece
Mind.
of... Correct. Mark, if a piece of music is marked lento, how...
Slowly.
Correct. David, in the NBA, the Lakers played basketball in which city?
Los Angeles.
Correct. Claire, which word can come before park, insurance and anthem to make 3 well-known phrases?
National.
Correct. Mark, which US state is best known by the postal abbreviation?
Kentucky.
Correct. David, what W is the name for an arrangement of artificial human hair used to conceal...
Wig.
Correct. Claire, what S is the term for a low marshland that is permanently wet?
Pass.
Swamp. The name Larry is usually short for which boy's
Lawrence.
name? Correct. Mark, what are the initials of the writer Lawrence who wrote The Seven Pillars of
T.E.
Wisdom? Correct. David, what is the capital of the state of Massachusetts?
Boston.
Correct. Claire, in which country was the singer and entrepreneur Rihanna born?
Barbados.
Correct. Mark, in the TV cartoons, what is the name of Dick Dastardly's dog?
Muttley.
Correct. David, in which field did Mungo Park become well known?
Medicine.
No, it's exploration. Which Portuguese explorer led the first expedition from Europe to India in the 1490s?
Magellan.
No, Vaso da Gama. One of the big four railway companies, what did the initials LNER stand
London
for?
National Express Railway.
London and North Eastern Railway. What T is a 4-letter word meaning job or piece of work?
Task.
Correct. Claire, which poem traditionally ascribed to Homer tells the story of the war between the Greeks
The
and the
Iliad.
Trojans? Correct. Mark, in a modern standard pack of playing cards, how many court cards or face cards
12.
are there in... Correct. David, what T is the sport where you could use an Eastern or chopper grip?
Table tennis.
Ruling. Need a ruling on that one for reasons that will become clear in just a minute, because the answer I've got down is tennis. So I need to see if that flies for both.
And you know what? That's my favourite sport, and I've never heard those terms.
Have you never heard of them? I knew you.
I mean, that's probably just me being wildly ignorant, but yeah.
I was surprised that you chose table tennis when tennis is your
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was spiralling, so I'm just panicking a bit.
Lewis T, welcome to the stream. I've got a couple of tennis questions coming. I'm not going to talk too much about questions past till the end of the stream. We're going to try and keep it in until the end of the round, rather. Toot is actually on this straight away. The 3 main grips in table tennis: shake hand grip, pen hold grip, and Japanese or Korean pen hold. European grip, Chinese grip, and Japanese Korean pen hold. It has actually got other technical names, so unfortunately I cannot accept table tennis. Tennis are Eastern and chopper. So David, the clock is going to continue with you, and that time will continue in 3, 2, 1. Which yellow garden flower is also known as the Lent lily?
Daffodil.
Correct. Claire, what C is an item of furniture often with a hinged seat that conceals a chamber pot?
Commode.
Correct. Mark, who wrote the verse collections When We Were Very Young?
A.A. Milne.
Correct. David, which king of Thebes was both father and half-brother of Antigone?
Ramesses.
Oedipus.
Yeah.
Oh, tell you what, I was pressing the tick an awful lot on that one. Some very, very strong plays from everybody, but David, it is yourself who has run out of time first there.
Yeah.
Not
Nothing I could do.
Not a huge amount in that mark, just shy of 22. Claire, just over 22 and a half. Really, really solid effort. But this evening, it is 3rd place and a single point going to you. I have to say to you, though, at this point, enjoy the wedding, enjoy your time in Scotland. And,
I'll do my best. I think I got thrown by the drop and everything that happened with that. But I'm not going to blame anything other than my own stupidity on that. Some of the questions just didn't fall for me. So yeah, congrats guys. Good luck in the final, and I'll see you next time.
Thanks very much, David. We'll see you again soon. Take care.
Cheers. So,
Mark and Claire, and once again, there's just a gnat's whisker in between them, 21.97 and 22.53. It is barely half a second, but it is Claire who has the edge. Let's go to round 3. So, tight game. Our 2 OC champions, Mark and Claire. Here you are in the final. Mark, first of all, bit of a false start to that round. Technical stuff from a variety of places, but here you are into your second final. How are you feeling about this one?
Ooh, this one's they're all tough. The finals in all the games, aren't they? Especially because it's such a marathon. Like 2 minutes to hold on to.
Yeah, it's a long time answering questions. Actually, 2 minutes.
Yeah,
it does end up being a long time. But wish you the very best of luck. You've done it once. We'll have to see if you can do it again. As for you, Claire, again, second final. Though for you, you're hoping for a first victory here. You have got the advantage, slightly more time than Mark there. How are you feeling coming into this final? Already with a couple of emergency stops, hoping not for a repeat of your day one final.
Yes, I mean 2 minutes is a long time, so yeah, I definitely don't want to have to restart this one.
Absolutely. I think the ruling on the restart, because it was on account of the David's drop, but it was also the technical bug in the game, and because it was so early in the heat, and it was broadly similar scores.
That was fine. So I was thinking of my last final with Colo, where the suggestion
of restarting the heat to 120 seconds. Yeah, I probably
which would have been torturous.
Won't be making that suggestion again. Best of luck to you both. Mark, you're going to be answering questions first, and Mark, your time starts. Now, Mark, Whiting, Pilchard, and Skate are all types of correct. Claire, who was the British Prime Minister from 2010 to 2016?
Cameron.
Yes, it was. Mark, what is the state capital of Washington?
Pass.
Olympia. Goodwood is an official venue for
horse racing.
Horse, yes, correct. Claire, in which 1998 film did Kristen Scott Thomas star as the Horse Whisperer? Who played the character of Tiffany Mitchell in EastEnders?
Marty McCutcheon.
Correct. Mark, which colloquialism meaning to steal or arrest also means to squeeze something between finger and thumb? Correct. Claire, which word for an eruption on the skin, such as that caused by nettles, also means impetuous?
Sting?
Rash. In the 1993 film True Romance, which Arquette played Alabama Whitman?
David.
No, Patricia. Which large primate with reddish-brown hair is native to Borneo and Sumatra?
Orangutan.
Correct. Mark, in which country of the UK is the Northern Constabulary based?
Northern Ireland.
Scotland. Which Ed Sheeran track was the first song to be streamed 3 billion times?
Shape of You.
Correct. Claire, in the House of Eliot, what was the relationship between D and sisters? The Greek letter sigma is used in mathematics to denote a repetition of what operation?
Adding.
Addition, correct. Mark, in which American sport might a player throw a split-finger fastball?
Baseball.
Correct. Claire, Sly Lovegren was the longtime secretary of which Dallas character?
J.R. Ewing.
Correct. Mark, the Marshall Plan was intended to regenerate Western Europe after
World War II.
Correct. Claire, Europa is a moon of which planet in our solar system?
Jupiter.
Correct. Mark, what two-word term is used for nomadic people who live chiefly by hunting and fishing?
Hunter-gatherers.
Correct. Claire, which pulse has an edible variety known as kidney?
Beans.
Correct. Mark, a malicious person in a benevolent disguise is described as a
wolf.
what? Correct. Claire, Stanley is the largest city in which British overseas territory?
Gibraltar.
No, the Falkland Islands. Which actress starred with her husband Orson Welles in the 1948 film Lady from Shanghai? Rita Hayworth. Plonk is an informal term for which
wine.
Yes. Mark, in medicine, cryosurgery involves performing operations.
Temperatures.
Correct. Claire, what K is the name for any country ruled by a monarch?
Kingdom.
Correct. Mark, the two major baseball teams of New York are the New York Mets and which other?
New York Yankees.
Correct. Claire, in 1938, Neville Chamberlain claimed peace in our time on returning from which German city?
Berlin.
Munich. Who was the subject of Harry Potter's first kiss in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince?
Cho Chang.
Correct. Mark, the 1984 submarine novel by Tom Clancy is called...
October.
Correct. Claire, in the fairy tale, what food did Goldilocks eat in the House of the Three Bears?
Porridge.
Correct. Mark, pagonophobia is a fear
Beards.
of... Correct. Claire, what L means the shutting out of employees by the management from their place of work?
Pass.
Lockout. What A is a handwritten signature, especially that of a famous person?
Autograph.
Correct. Mark, what device indicates the time of day by means of a gnomon?
Sundial.
Correct. Claire, Decline and Fall and Vile Bodies were written by Evelyn who?
War.
Correct. Mark, what was the first South American city to host the Summer Olympic Games?
Rio.
Correct. Claire, what is a male rabbit called?
Jack.
No, it's a buck. What part of a plant is responsible for taking up nutrients and water from the soil?
Roots.
Correct. Mark, what R is the name for a public exhibition of the skill of
Rodeo.
cowboys? Correct. Claire, The Burghers of Calais and The Thinkers are 19th century works by which sculptor?
Degas.
No, it's Rodin. Which 2002 Tobey Maguire film does... And there's time. Oh. Claire, what happened? There was a big
I just
gap.
spaced out.
You
Completely
just
spaced out.
Oh, mate. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I tell you what, that was just both of you, just unbelievably on point there. Just so many, and there were so many questions coming there. No, I'm not going to know this one. And I'm pressing the button again. Tremendous performances all round. So, chapeau, highest praise. Claire, unfortunately, it does mean another second place for you, but it's another 2 points. So, very well done. You take that with you, absolutely.
Good job, Mark.
And we will, of course, see you in day number 3. And I'll let you go, Claire, and you can space out all you like. I'm glad you got the wine question, though.
I was very happy with that.
That's
Thank
it
you.
done. Claire, thanks very much. See you in day 3. Which means the winner, and for the second time this tournament, it's Mark. Was there one question you just sort of, was it the capital of Washington? You gave us about 5 or 10 seconds trying to find. Was it?
Oh,
did you know
God,
that,
yes,
or was it just sort of was it on the tip of your tongue, sort of thing?
I could sort of do that thing of visualizing roughly how long the word would look on screen and everything, but Olympia would not come to me. I had sort of Albany, and I know that's not it, and it was just there, and I couldn't sort of think past that. So, I thought best not to sort of lose any more time on that one and try and claw back time after that.
You certainly did that. 51 seconds still on your clock at the end, though, which is a pretty good effort. Let's see what it's done to the leaderboard. And this is the end of day 2, so this is everyone's scores with everyone having played 2 matches. 2 Marks and Derek are all 2 for 2 on 8 points. Yet to play each other, so obviously you couldn't have won 2 each and played each other as well. So that may be resolved in the next day or 2 of the tournament. Colo sitting quite happily on 6th in 4th place. Let's just put the tie breaks up there as well. The playoffs. Zeus, Claire, Inca all on 4 now. David and Jack on 3. Liam, Anonymous and Benzie on 2. Remember that the first tiebreak metric is head-to-head result. So Liam, Anonymous and Benzie, I'm not sure if they've played each other yet. I'd have to go back and look at the tables, but it doesn't pass that on here, so that could be any which way at the moment. Ralph and Samson on a single point. Aaron and Topper yet to score. Still got 3 days to go, though, so still plenty to play for as this tournament hots up. And I see a raid from Quizzy Dan. Let me unmute the notifications, and then it will tell us all about the raid. There we go. Chirpy Bottom Raid. Welcome Quizzy Dan and Aquasulis and Zadster and Meredith and M. Clemson. Welcome to the stream. You're just in time for Shapes' Data Leak Pack. And speaking of Shapes, your Data Leak Pack.
Yes, I'm kind of glad that this time round the things have worked out, that I don't have to sort of recompose myself to play a game after doing Face Off.
You can have a nice sit down and enjoy the spoils of your own questions as we play Data Leak in just a second. But very well played there, Mark. That's 2 for 2. We'll see you again in day number 3. We'll see if we can keep this streak up. But for now, I will say cheerio and looking forward to seeing your questions in just a sec.
Cool, thank you.
Cheers, mate. So, after 2 days, those are the scores as they stand. Thibaut Burr, welcome to the stream. Good to have you. And it is a second victory for Mark and a second place for Claire. Great match and 4 great competitors there. Really good fun to play. Hope you'll join us next time for Face Off as day 3 continues. Next Heat Light. We're just trying to fix the fixtures up at the moment in the Discord server. Probably going to be Saturday, maybe even next Tuesday. We'll have to wait and see how the fixtures fall. But we're going to be getting another 4 matches on day 3 coming very, very soon. For now, though, we are going to play Data Leak, written by this man right here, Mark, aka We Like Shapes. And if you want to stick around for that, then I implore you to do so. We'll have a lot of fun. Very many thanks to, I think it was Lewis who proofed this pack. I'm just going to go double check. Forgive me if I'm misquoting. Yes, Lewis, thank you for proofing this pack. And Data Leak, lots of fun game to go with our fun stream tonight. Stick around for it. I'll be back in just a few minutes' time. And welcome, Jers, to the stream as well. Great to have you here. Don't go away. I'm just going to play some jazz, give you some pennies, and then it will be time for Data Leak. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back. Welcome to the third and final part of Game Night on Tuesday, 24th of May, where it is time for some leaky data. Yes, it is Data Leak from our newly crowned two-time face-off Heat champion We Like Shapes at the writer's helm. And if you want to play, you need to type in this here code. FIVU. FIVU. Type it in. Come and join the game, you know, it makes sense. This is all in D minor. Something like that. Room for more. Room for more if you want to come and play. And I have now fixed that bug in round 4. In theory. Also, I made double check that all the ones are in capital letters, but I also fixed the bug, so hopefully that won't be a problem either way. Reese, Riff, welcome to the stream. Great to have you here, my dudes. Welcome on in. Just in time for We Like Shapes' Data Leak, or Data Leak, if you're American and say it like that. Room for a few more. I'll give you till the end of the riff, probably. So tomorrow's another running day. I'm up to, I think, week 5 of Couch to 5k. Have I just finished week 4 or week 5? I think it's week 5 tomorrow. And I've got to do 3 sets of 5 minutes with, I think, 2.5 minutes in between each one. Which is fine, because actually I did 16 minutes of running on Monday. I had a really good run on Monday. And that was a 3 and a 5 to 3 and a 5, so it's just 5-5-5. I've got my route all sorted now. And Susanna, welcome on into the stream. Great to have you here. So yeah, bit more running tomorrow. These are actually my running sunglasses, incidentally. I bought like 4 new pairs of sunglasses. 3 of them are prescription, including these ones. And one of them is just in case I'm wearing contact lenses. Means no one else can steal them, broadly speaking. So these are the polarized ones, so everything goes slightly It's sort of, they're somehow sharper than my regular glasses. So, tempted as I am to leave them on, I'm not going to. Right, Riff is coming to an end, and then, the Riff, not our friend Riff. And that's when we're going to lock the lobby. There it is. Let's lock it up and play Data Leak. I have mastered the count spin of counts to 5K. Good for you, Aaron. Reads answers from the... yeah, they are properly mirrored, so actually that's probably a good idea not to wear them. Round 1 is called 5 Degrees. You'll be shown 5 puzzles. Each puzzle is a category and 5 clues. Points decrease every 10 seconds as the next clue is revealed. Incorrect attempts freeze you out for 8 seconds for good logical reasons. The good logical reason being you can't... It's very unlikely you'll be able to attempt the same puzzle twice, but also it gets around the whole... If you typed right at the end, then it accepts it on the next clue issue that we had before. Anyway, good luck to you all. And again, this pack has been written by Shapes and proofed by Lewis. Very many thanks to both. Round 1 is 5 Degrees, and the category is a food. These grow on a tree, first cultivated in Zhejiang province, China, over 8,000 years ago. For 4 points, argued by some scholars to have actually been the fruit consumed by Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. Riff and Subs are getting off to a nice start. ABB picking up 4 here for 3 points. Justin Bieber gets them out in Georgia in a 2021 single. Oh, lots of people getting it from Justin Bieber there. For 2, notoriously used in a non-culinary context in the film Call Me By Your Name. For a single point, a stone fruit with fuzzy skin, commonly eaten on its own or baked as part of a cobbler. It was a peach that we were after there. Oh yeah, N Fogarty, you need to whisper to Persephone's Twitch bot to get your answer in. Otherwise, it won't be processed by the public chat, and also it gives the answer away if you're correct. So there's Persephone's Twitch bot. If you click her name and then click whisper, you'll be able to get your answers in there. It's a peach. Peach is what we're after on that one. Well done, a good spread of points. Let's clear the board. Oh, you thought you did? We'll try again on this. It happens to us all, don't you worry about it. It happens all the time. Here we go. Next puzzle, and the category is a sporting venue. In ancient Greece, these were often found at palaestras. Ooh, a couple of early 5s here. Very nice for 4. As junior tennis players, Novak Djokovic and Ana Ivanovic often had to use one of these as a makeshift training venue. 3 then, one of these was on the F deck of the Titanic, available to first class passengers only. For 2 points, publicly accessible outdoor versions of the accompanying facilities are known as Lidos. Or Lidos? I think it's Lidos. And for a single point to be used in Olympic events, FINA or FINA specifies that they must be 50 metres long, 25 metres wide, and at least 2 metres deep. They are swimming pools, of course. Yes, swimming pools is what we were describing there. Well done if you got that. Let's move on. Clear the board. And puzzle number 3, the category is... Swimming tennis feels like it should be a thing. I'll play that game. Puzzle number 3, category. It's a number. The third superior, highly composite number. Oh, and Fogarty straight in there for 5. Very well played. Before, the number of reasons why I love her in My Life Stories 1996 single. Name of the eponymous drug in Nick McDonald's debut novel. Name of the eponymous drug in Nick McDonald's debut novel for 3 points. And for 2, in a set of numbered pool balls, this pool is white with a purple stripe. And for a single point, the highest number with a single syllable name in English. That's a lovely 5th clue there. 12. Oh, excuse me. 12 is the answer. Yeah, 12. The highest number with a single syllable in the English language. Lovely stuff. Let's clear the board. And we'll go on to puzzle number 4. The category is... Date, day and month only. The The French satirical newspaper La Bougie de Sapeur is only ever published on this date. And for 4, in the 30 Rock universe, this is a public holiday whose mascot, William, lives in the Marianas Trench. For 4, for 3, people born on this day include Pope Paul III in 1468 and Mark Foster of Foster the People in 1984. For 2, traditionally a date on which women can propose marriage to men. Quite a few of us getting it there for a single point. Will next be included in the Western calendar in 2024. Twenty-ninth of February is what we're on, so or any of the variations thereon. I've got 29 February, February 29, 29 Feb, Feb 29, 29/2, 2/29, 29th February, February 29th, Leap Day, 29th Feb, and Feb 29th were all valid possible alternatives of that. Yeah, 29th of February, well done if you got that. Let's clear the board. One more puzzle in this round. Tied at the top, 14, 13, 12, 11, 11, 11, 10, 10, 10, 9, 9, and then into the 8. Puzzle number 5, category is a famous person. A street name for them in their hometown is not recognised by the provincial government as they are still living. And for 4 points, Riff getting it here is 2 months younger than stepson Patrick. That's a bit weird. For 3, the most recent performer to win the Eurovision Song Contest with a song in French. Oh, all the Eurovision fans getting this one. For 2 points, has performed 1,141 concerts in Las Vegas since 2003. And for a single point now, near, far, wherever you are, she believes that the heart does go on. Oh, Nata's just getting it on the bell there. Yes, Celine Dion. She was born in March 1968. Patrick Angelil was born in January of the same year to her later husband René and his first wife Denise Duquette. 1988. Most winners since have been in English with songs in Serbo-Croatian, Italian, Swedish, Norwegian, Hebrew, Serbian and Portuguese, all winning at least once. Some Eurovision trivia for you there. That's the end of round 1. Let's clear the board and check out the scores. So, Sapster with an early lead of 17, just ahead of Aaron and first timer N Fogarty, both on 15 there. AB Me, 2, Oni and Riff, all with 14 in his 13. Claire, Jack, Lupine on 12. Quizzle, Reese on 11. David's on 10. Halo, Jers, Colo and Garrett on 8. Tadaru 7. Natter on 6. Toppers on 5. Suzali yet to score. But all that can change as we go to round number 2. Round 2 is content filter. You'll be shown 5 puzzles. Each puzzle has a category and 5 objects, events or characters that feature in the answer. Points decrease every 10 seconds as the next clue is revealed. Incorrect attempts will freeze you out for 8 seconds. Virtually the same as before, except we're after something a little more specific rather than something a bit broader, and you might be looking at clues that are contained within the answer more specifically. So very similar, but subtly different. Good luck. Here's puzzle number 1, and the first category is a non-capital city. Former French concession. Thanks for that follow there, and Fogarty, welcome on in. For 4 points now, a propaganda poster art centre. No, and for 3, World Financial Centre. Still no one for 2 points then. Oriental Pearl Tower. Keep pressing and guessing. Oh, here's a couple coming in now. Quizzle and 2. For a single point, China Art Palace, formerly Expo 2010 China Pavilion. Shakespeare the Continental again. Shanghai was the answer. Tricky one there. Only a few managing to crack that puzzle. Well done if you did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of you getting either 2 or 1 points. Nicely done. Let's clear the board. Wasn't even thinking Asia until 2. Let's go on to puzzle number 2, and the category is an album. Forgiven. 1 for 5. Dave has picked up 5 there. For 4, Not the Doctor. Nope, for 3 points. All I Really Want. Sam's are picking up 3 now. Quizzle getting 3 too. For 2 now, You Ought to Know. You ought to know. That's the clue. It's not a dig. And for a single point, Ironic. Jagged Little Pill is the album. I believe it's by Alanis Morissette. Stage musical of the album opened in the US in 2018 and will open in London later this year. The cast recording won the 2021 Grammy for Musical Theatre Album. Celine Dion. It's not Celine Dion, is it? You ought to know from that clue, right? Boom. Let's go on. Clear the board. Puzzle number 3. The category is a transport network. 6 circular. R. Rammel, Opera du Principe Pio. For 4. Oh, Lupine and Garrett picking up 4 there. Very well played. Colo also. For 3 points, 5. Alameda de Osuna de Casa de Campo. And for 2 points now, 8. Nuevos Ministerios de Aeropuerto T4. Aeropuerto, sorry. And for a single point, 7. Hospital del Henares de Estadio Metropolitano and Pitis. It's the Madrid Metro we're after. How was my Spanish there? Hopefully not too bad. Thanks, Set Valley Quiz League, for this. I Pitis the fool. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, Metro on its own, unfortunately not enough. Madrid would have been Madrid Subway, Metro de Madrid, or Madrid Metro. Yeah, so I had on the card. Ramal is a shuttle service calling only at Opera and Principe Pio stations. Ramal translates as branch. Casa de Campo is the largest public park in Madrid. Aeropuerto T4 is Barajas. Barajas, it's a ha, I think. Barajas, the main airport serving Madrid. And Estadio Metropolitano is the home ground of Atletico Madrid Football Club. Thank you for giving me some Spanish to read, Shapes. I can't read word 1 of Spanish. I hope I did that okay. Let's clear the board. As we go to puzzle number 4, the category is Sport from Terminology. Ball out. Lol. I'm getting 5 for 4. Lazy back. Wait for 3. Seat landing. No one. Okay, for 2. Front somersault. Samster's picking up 2, as is Natter and Claire. 1 point for pike jump. Few more getting this one. Not everybody though. It's trampolining, one of the harder ones I think in this. Yeah, so ball out is bouncing forwards from a backdrop where you hit the trampoline flat on your back, tucking into a ball and landing on your feet. A lazy back is a 3/4 backflip, jumping from upright and landing on your back. Seat landing is landing in a seated position with legs out in front. That's all I've got there. So, lovely stuff. Well done if you got trampolining. Let's clear the board. One more puzzle in this round. Puzzle number 5, and the category is a constellation. Seen in early Pluto photos. Samster cracking it for 5. Very well played. And for 4, 85 stars visible to the naked eye. And for 3, 1960s NASA program. And for 2, Castor and Pollux. 2 here. And for a single point, the twins. It's Gemini, or Geminorum would also have been accepted. 2 brightest stars, Mortal Castor and Immortal Pollux, represent the mythological twin brothers of Helen of Troy. Gemini was the second NASA human spaceflight program. So there we go. That is the end of round 2. Let's clear the board and check out the scores. Wait for the freeze out to expire. Like, let me in, let me in. Jack hates being frozen out. Jack likes to send his answers 7 or 8 times, at least. At the end of round 2, Samster's retaken the lead at 28. I think he did lose it after 1 question, has taken it back off Toot, who's in second with 25. Aaron currently in third on 22 and managing to play the game very well while revising for his last exam tomorrow. Innis, Oni, Quizzle, Riff and Lupine all have 20. M. Fogarty on 19. Jack's got 18. Claire, David, Odd Garrett on 16. AB, me and Reese on 15. Kono's got 14. Jers on 12. Brand new Halo and Tadara on 11. Nata and Topper on 9. Suzali yet to score. I thought, hey, I'm not casting aspersions, Aaron. It's good to have you here. Always welcome. And Seuss, my darling, welcome to the stream. Lovely to have you. Hope you're well. Anyway, end of round 2. Let's go to round 3. Round 3 is any other name. You'll be shown 5 puzzles. Each puzzle has 5 different descriptions of the same word or words. Nope, they are all word singular. All word singular in this one. Each puzzle, 5 different descriptions, same word. Points decrease every 10 seconds as the next clue is revealed. Incorrect attempts freeze you out for 8 seconds. Obviously, there is no category on this one because with 5 different descriptions, you could theoretically have 5 different categories. So there'll be no category displayed, but you've got to work out what are we talking about from the 5 different descriptions of the same word. Good luck to you all. Round number 3, here's puzzle number 1. The music video for this single by Block Party is inspired by the Japanese kaiju monster film genre. Oni, before I finish reading the first question, is in for 5 points there. For 4 points, a substance can be mixed with a solid to lower its melting point. And for 3, duplicating its final letter gives the name of a card game with shifting objectives created by Andy Looney. And for 2, the single word subtitle of the 13th 21st Century series of Doctor Who, first broadcast in late 2021. I'm sad not more people are getting it from there. And for a single point, a 4-letter term for a state of change. It's a state of flux. Doctor Who Flux, which started out well enough, and the ending was, well, Chris Chibnall. Well done if you managed to solve that one quite. Just only getting the 5 points there and a few other 3s, 2s and 1s going out there. Let's clear the board. And move on to puzzle number 2. Best-selling first book in the Languedoc trilogy of novels, first published in 2005. For 4 points, part of the inner ear containing the organs of hearing and balance. There's 2 picking up 4. For 3, the eponymous domain of Jarrett in a 1986 film. Halo, Fogarty, Quizzle, Garrett, David, and Oni all picking up 3. For 2, game of skill requiring players to roll a ball along a track without losing it down any holes. I have one of those in my car. For a single point, in Greek mythology, the maze structure on Crete, where Theseus slew the Minotaur, or slayed. Slayed or slew, whichever you prefer. It's a labyrinth, or labyrinthos. Labyrinthos would also have been accepted there. Well done if you got that. Good range of points going out there. Did anyone get the 5? Nobody getting the 5, but Toot did manage to pick up 4 there. Very well played. Good, let's clear the board. And go on to... oh, a spelling error. Oh, that's a shame that wouldn't have been accepted. Bad luck there, Lupine. You put maze. Yeah, not going to fit with the others there, unfortunately, Topper. Bad luck. Let's go on. Puzzle number 3. A scent that obscures that of a hunted animal. 4 points. An innocent person in a police identity parade. Alright, for 3. A light, blunt-edged fencing sword with a button on its point. Odd Garrett is the first to break cover, getting 3 points here. Oney's also getting 3. And a few more coming in now for 2. Someone whose role is to contrast with someone else and emphasise their qualities. After a single point, metal hammered or rolled into a thin flexible sheet used for wrapping food. I don't know if you got that, it was a foil. Foil, yes indeed. Yeah, some fencing trivia in the middle of that. Good spread of points again there. Let's clear the board. Curses, foiled again. Very nice indeed. On we go, puzzle number 4. Take a look at this. Can't believe you said Sabre. Rip. Californian drinks company founded as Hanson's in 1935. For 4 points, a word frequently said as a catchphrase by boxing promoter Eric Hall. Reese is breaking cover for 4 here, well played. And for 3, Charlize Theron won the Best Actress Oscar for her role in this film. For 2, what's that coming over the hill? Is it this single by The Automatic? Love that clue. And finally, for a single point, this type of truck is enormous and has oversized tyres. Hey, a perfect board! First one of the game, yes. What's that coming over the hill? Is it a monster? Is it a monster? What's that? I like that song. Yes, Monster is what we wanted there. Very well played. If you got some points out of that one. A good spread from Reese up on 4, right down to a few 1s at the end there. Let's clear the board. Actually, a mobster. Nice. Is it a lobster? Is it a lobster? Very nice. I might need to put my hairband back in, actually. Sorry. I know we're mid-round, but my hair, I think, is now dried and it's getting in my eyes. There we go. Hairband replaced. One final puzzle in this round, puzzle number 5. Have a look at this. Simone, chief conductor of Sydney Symphony Orchestra, born in 1961. For 4 points, Thomas, British physicist, born in 1773. Innes grabbing 4 points there, as is Toot. And for 3, Esme, British fashion designer, born in 1949. And for 2, Brigham, president of the Church of Latter-day Saints, born in 1801. And for a single point, Will, British singer, born in 1979. They are all young. Tonight we are young. Yes, young. Will Young, Brigham Young, Esme Young, Thomas Young, and Simone Young. Spelling bee questions. Nice. That is the end of round number 3. Let's clear the board and check out the scores. I do like that song, We Are Young. So, Toot has reclaimed the lead with 40, just a point ahead of Sapster on 39. Oni with 34, Innes and Quizzle both on 33. N Fogarty on 32, Aaron and Jack and Lupine all have 29, Claire and Riff on 28, Odd Garrett's on 26, David and Reese on 25, Colo 21, Brand New Halo 20, AB, me and Tadara on 19, Jers on 16, Nata and Topper on 50, Suzala on 4. So that's the end of round 3. We've got 2 more rounds to go, and very exciting they're going to be as well. Let's go to round number 4. Round 4 is the clue chain, which is going to work this week. And again, with huge apologies to Toot on still not seeing his clue chain from 2 weeks ago or so. You'll be shown 5 puzzles. Each puzzle is a category and 5 clues with letters gradually being added to each. Points decrease every 10 seconds as the next clue is revealed. In this round, however, spelling must be exact. Incorrect attempts will freeze you out for 8 seconds. Okay, so do watch your spelling and see what you can do with this. Category will be shown, and then it's basically speed version of Wheel of Fortune. Good luck to you all, including the build. Don't crash. You haven't done this round for a while, but you remember how to play it. Round 4 is the clue chain, puzzle number 1, and the category is Song by Artist 722325. Well, you've got My for 5 points there. Can you figure it out from that? No, for 4 points then. A couple of players having a go. Nothing wrong with trying. For 3 points now. And David is picking up 3 points here, as is Toot. And Oni. For 2 points here then. And the last letters to drop in for a single point now. Oh, another typo top of bad luck. Yeah, spelling does need to be exact in this round. Dancing on My Own by Robin is what we wanted there. Well done if you got that. Let's clear the board. And go on to puzzle number 2. We're looking for a building, 9, 4, 6 and 7. You went dating, not dancing. Bad luck matter. Can you work this one out? For 3 points. Or there should be something there for you. Can you get there? No, for 2 points then. Ah, DVD's picking up 2. Welcome, effrontery. And for a single point now. Yeah, well done if you got that. Tricky if you... I was looking at the answer on the notes here. Liverpool John Lennon Airport. How many people thought the third word was London? Ah, yeah. London, yeah. So I'm not sure how that would fit in though with the other ones. Heathrow. Would Heathrow fit there? Heathro. No, not quite. Anyway, never mind. Let's go on, clear the board. Misspelled Lenin for ages. Let's take a look at puzzle number 3. Category is Book by Author 424249. I'm anticipating a 5 here. There we go. Well done, a couple of people getting 5. And for 4. So based on those letters that came out, I thought someone will get a 5 here. And for 3. And for 2 points now. And a single point. It was East of Eden by John Steinbeck. Moat of Eden by Joan Stonkbock. Order! Thank you, Jack Wilfred, very much indeed for that. Yeah, well done. East of Eden by John Steinbeck there. Let's clear the board. I said let's clear the board. Game. Don't do that to me in this round of Data League game. Yeah, way a little bit slow. I think my PC is kicking up quite a lot of heat at the moment. It crashed after round 4 this time. It's building down, it's slowing down. Please no break. I'd hate for this to break. I hate it when my stuff breaks. You know how much I hate it, and I'm sure you do as well. Fingers crossed for no break. On we go. Puzzle number 4. The category is a famous tweet. 42613535. And for 4. Is it Ed Balls? There's 3 points now. And for 2. Riff is picking up 2 points here. And for a single point. David's picked one up as well. Just the 2 players going to put... Help me, please. A man needs his nugs. More questions about memes, please. Classic tweet. Yeah, it was a little unfortunate they come up like that in front of it, but I trust that everyone knows that we're not going to be doing anything not family friendly, and certainly not anything that would be offensive. So, no, I've not come around. I must say, I've not come across that one either. I was hoping when I saw a famous tweet, I was going to say, despite all the negative press, covfefe would have been a good tweet to do. I've given it away for my next data leak pack. I need to work that into a question somehow. Well done to Riff and David, the only 2 picking up points there. Let's clear the board. And we'll go to the final puzzle of the round. Puzzle number 5. The category is a flavour. 6, 5 and 7. And for 4. For 3 now. We. It says we. Hello, Tyson. Welcome to the stream. I do see your name pop up there. Hope you're well. For 2 points now. Can you get the first letter? There we go. Another perfect game there, yeah. Smoked sweet paprika. And the RNG being very friendly with the algorithm deciding that it was going to be good that time. Smoked sweet paprika. Very well played. Lots of points going out there. Let's clear the board and check out the scores at the end of round number 4. So, it's pretty close coming into this final round. 2 on 50. Samster in second on 48. M. Fogarty and Oni and Quizzle all on 44. Innes has 43. Riff has 40. David and Lupin on 37. Claire and Jack on 36. Aaron and Oddgar on 34. Reese has got 32. Brand New Halo and Colo on 26. ABMe's got 25. Tadaru 23. Jers 22. Topper 19. Nata 17. And Susanna on 7. And there is just one more round. And it's called It's All a Blur. You will be shown 5 pictures. Joy actually knew things. Pain. It's all a blur. You'll be shown 5 pictures. Each picture has a category. The picture will gradually come into sharper focus. Points decrease every 10 seconds. As before, incorrect attempts will freeze you out for 8 seconds. And at the 2-point mark, you will get a little cryptic clue to help you out along the way. Good luck to you all. It is the final round for all the medals. Here's number 1. The category is a city. Quizzle getting 5 there. Well played. 4 available now. 3 more picking up 4. And for 3. Cryptic clue coming up for you now. Look closely at the sky. Can you see blue jays? And a single point now available. That is the great city of Toronto, which I'm assured is in Canada. Well done. If you got that, a good spread of points going out. Ooh, very interesting scores. Let's clear the board. More questions about memes in Toronto, please. Raccoon capital of the world, isn't it? Very nice. On we go. Puzzle number 2. The category is a famous person. Topper picking up 5, as is Lupine. 4 available now. 3. And a cryptic clue, the most popular spaceman since Tim Peake. And for a single point, who's that? Just say what you see now. That is Sam Ryder, yes, our Eurovision hero.
I thought it was Madonna.
You thought it was Madonna?
The first time it appeared.
No.
Blonde hair.
Okay, I see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam Ryder, well done if you got that again. Good spread of points. Topper picking up the maximum of 5 there, nicely done.
See, I wasn't the only one.
I guess Madonna was. Hey, when they're all pixelated like that, it could be anyone, I suppose. Let's clear the board.
I thought it was Thor, yeah, me
Thor.
too. Yes.
Well, 2 is leading by a single point, but with 3 pictures to go, Quizzle and Sansa are just 1 point behind, and Oni is just 2 points behind that, and Innes just 2 points behind that. Much to play for. Number 3, category is a household item. And for 4. And 3. Come on, Riff. I don't know. There we go. Well done. Get you out of a little problem in the smallest room.
I thought you were going to go for something like world shortage during the first outbreak.
World shortest.
During world shortage
During the pandemic, yeah. Remember when this is more valuable than gold? Yeah. 2020, fun times. Yeah, it's toilet paper is what it is. Also would have accepted. Yeah, loo roll would have been accepted. Toilet paper, toilet roll, toilet tissue, bathroom paper, bathroom roll, bog with or without the space, TP, bump, loo roll, and toilet rolls. All accepted. Very well done. Everyone getting that one right. Only white with puppies. I'm going to move this on rapidly. Let's bring this back to order, please. Puzzle number 4, and there's a change at the top. Toot slips into second. Only a point behind in third. Innes 2 behind that, but it's Quizzle and Samson who've got the lead with 58. Still technically 10 points available. Puzzle number 4, and the category is a screen legend. Oh, Quizzle getting 5 along with quite a few others here. 4 points now available.
Oh, I know one. I've got it.
You got it?
I got it.
You get 4 points. And for 3. And for 2. First seen in 1943 or many dog years ago. And for a single point now. If you're quick, Toppy, you might be able to get this. Oh no! It's Lassie. It's got an IE. I don't know if you spelled it with a Y possibly, but no, it's Lassie with an IE. Put Bob Holmes first. Oh, how'd the quiz go tonight? I managed to identify pixelated toilet paper faster than anyone else. Yeah, it's Lassie, who was a rough collie, I'm assured. And my, let's clear the board. Because holy potatoes, look at the top 4 here. 63, 62, 61 and 60. Used to like quiz. That is very tight. That's a sign of a well-written pack. Nicely balanced and good even spread of scores. It's still open to any of these top 4. Even Innes could jump up into second place here.
Can I just answer to Quizzy Dan? No, personally I prefer Shih Tzu.
Order!
Moving on to the final question of the night. This is Flush's puns notwithstanding. Good luck. The category is a scientific device. Reese has got 5, so is ABD. 4 available now. Toots up to 65. 3 points available here. Samps could force a tie. Quizzle could still overtake. And for 2. But what do you think it looks like? Is Quizzle going to force a tie? He has! Pog. And a single point for the end. Really nice to put the Rorschach test in pixelation to see what happens to it. It was the Rorschach test. Also would have accepted ink blot test, Rorschach, ink blot, splotch test, ink splotch test, ink splotches. All would have been accepted there. I only saw my deceased grandmother.
See, I thought it looked like a chicken skeleton or like a sort of bizarre chicken.
That's sort of what I'm seeing here.
It looks like a chicken that's been roasted and sort of half hacked apart.
I see a fluffy bunny.
Piper Madonna again. Yes.
Doctor, yes. Anyway, before we all sort of lose ourselves in the Rorschach test, I'm going to clear the board and check out the final scores. So, at the end of all that, those are your points, and points equal pennies in this game.
Chicken. There we go, Natter.
And the bronze medal goes to Oni on 60, the silver to Samson on 64, but it is a tied gold for Toot and Quizzle, both on 65. Very, very well played. Let me just take a look at the Data League medal table, because I spotted a bug when we played the Hive the other day, where if there's a tie in gold, it only adds one of them, and then the next gold gets silver and the bronze didn't get. So I had to manually go and tweak all the Hive scores the other day. So I'm just checking in to see what you're currently on. Quizzle is a good litmus test because Quizzle's on one of each, so Quizzle should be getting a second gold. Toot's on 330, so he should be going to 430. Samster on 502, so Samster should be getting his first silver here, and Oni his third bronze. So that's my litmus test that I'm going to set store by to see if it's actually working, if it's a bug, because it's the same code in all of the apps, all of the shows. So if it's a bug in the Hive, there's a chance there's a bug in here as well. But I guess we'll find out. Very well played to Toot and Quizzle. Gold medals to you. Of course, pennies to everybody else. Points equal pennies. And huge thanks to Shapes for writing that lovely, lovely data leak pack there. And very many thanks as well to Lewis for proofing. Let's just go Leaky and hope the magic number comes up. Leaky 6, half the magic number. Leaky 6, if you want 10 pennies come the end of the evening, type that in for us now. And yeah, that is going to be it. That's going to be the end of the stream for tonight. So it's been very entertaining. Finished just before 11, so I know it's running late. I'm trying to keep things running to time as best as I can without too much chatter in between. So keep me on that. Not as much piano, just a little dabble of piano in between from time to time. Now, what have we got to look forward to this week? Well, our great friend Bash is back tomorrow. I know we had a sort of a week off last week. One of them was for a gig and one of them because I know he wasn't very well. But he is back tomorrow. So do go give him a follow if you're not already. If you're not, go give Ash a follow. Great chap, does some lovely stuff. And tomorrow he's going to be doing Wipeout and I think the postponed Breakaway from last week. So Wipeout and Breakaway with Bash tomorrow. Also, our friend Topper is going to be here on Sunday at 8. And he is going to be doing Rebound, Sunday the 29th of May at 8 PM with Topper. As for me, I'm going to be here on Thursday and Saturday this week. Thursday, we've got Number Wang and Google That by Sam. That pack just came in today. Sam, our Australian friend. So I've proofed that already, so that should be a good pack, actually. On Thursday for our slightly shorter game night stream, Thursday at 8. Hello, Daniel. Saturday, if you fancy come along on Saturday, we've got, in theory, Twitch Plays Wordle at the start. We've got Cryptex from Lupine. Should be the start of day 3 of Face Off. We're going to see what happens with the with the scheduling, but tentatively face off. And there's a risky business pack from yours truly. I haven't written a pack for a little while, but we've got Spaniel Day-Lewis. Hello, Spaniel Day-Lewis.
Spaniel Radcliffe as well.
Spaniel Radcliffe, that works. Spaniel Defoe. So yeah, risky business pack from me on Saturday. Looking forward to sharing that with you because it's been a while since I've done a pack. So I hope you'll come and join me for that. And of course, next Tuesday, if you're only here in the week, we've got Hacker from Samster, we've got the Pyramid from Lewis, in theory some more Face Off, and the Abyss from Aaron. So lots and lots going on over the next week. As ever, all of this and more available. Poor Spaniels. All of this and more available in the Discord. Do come and join us. Come and hang out with us. It'd be great to see you. And if you want to write questions for anything that we do, come on, bot, wake up. There we go. If you want to write questions for anything that we do for any of the upcoming shows and seasons, then all the information is available there. It'd be great to have you. Thank you once again to all of our question writers for tonight. Thank you to Oni for proofing my answer trap Blitz and for writing Moneybox at the start of the night. Thank you as ever to the adjudication and proofing team behind the scenes in Face Off, and well done to all our competitors in that. Congratulations again to Toot and Quizzle on taking the gold here, and well done, and thank you rather to Shapes for writing and Lewis for proofing. That is going to be it from me for this evening. I hope you've had a great evening. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been a blast. Let me stop that bonus right there, so all the pennies will be added on. I'll give you one bonus at the end. Is there anyone to raid? Pass on some of this good love that we've got going on here. Who have we got online? Is Brick still going? He's playing Worms at the moment. Is he about to finish or is he still going? No, looks like he's still going. Let's go raid Ruffled Bricks. He's been going a while. And the raid message is going to be Spaniel Day-Lewis. Because that's really very funny. Spaniel Day-Lewis. Let's go raid Ruffled Bricks. Say Spaniel Day-Lewis and all will be well. Raid Ruffled Bricks. Get that up ready to go. He's playing Worms Armageddon. He's a top guy. And it'd be good to share some of the love. Until next time, you have been watching Game Night. You've been playing Data Leak, Face Off, The Answer Trap, Blitz, and Moneybox. I've been Royal Flush. And until next time, thanks again so much for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your week. Take care. Peace out. And good night.